We claim to have all of it in the world. Yet there is never enough. It waits for no one. It is not on our side. It just keeps on ticking. Tick, tock. Tick, tock. Let us begin.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Oddities D&D. So excited to be back. Hope you've all been doing well. Hope you've been enjoying your summer. Let's get into it. Let's just get right into it. Let's start off by introducing the players for this evening, starting with Viria, because her mouth is full.
Hair for a fucking. I'm Ari. And I play Viria, the Hexblade Warlock. And I'm gonna eat my noodles now.
Yeah. Over from there. Jeez Louise, my brain had like a fart where it's like, Chuck, Cult, no, I'm looking at Fred. That's not her name either, it's Rose. Everybody, Rose.
Hi, I don't know who I am anymore.
I'm so sorry.
Anyway, I go by Fred. Yeah, I play Rose. Thanks, Jason.
You're welcome. Hey, it's just because I was distracted by the comfiest setup you have going among all of us. But second to that comfy is Cult.
Hi, I'm Chuck. I play Cult, the half-orc rogue. I wanted to take a little bit of moment to welcome back our players. We have Ari, who's the Batwing to my witch's brew. We have Fred, who is the sunshine in my iced tea. We have Zanzen, my Primavera peach. And we have Jason, the melon in my fruit salad.
That's because of this, right? The huge
Also,
melon.
Melon's the best in the fruit salad.
There you go. And last but not least, we have Nagheim.
Well, they call me Ookie Spooky because I'm under your bed, eating your condoms. That's sad. And I play Nagheim, the Drow Wizard.
I need to make a shirt. I need to make a shirt of that.
You know, I saw something on TikTok where they said your tongue has the ability to know the taste sensation of anything that you can visibly see. And you just put that image in my head. I'm like, anyway, with that happy note, who is going to be reading the recap from last time? Stop it. Just stop it, Chuck.
I'm gonna pass out.
Okay, so Chuck's not reading it.
I don't know how to read anymore.
Fair enough, fair enough.
I can read it. It's just that at some point I might burp, which isn't really a problem here anyway.
Well, yeah.
No,
It's like stuck here.
it's preferred.
It's like coming out.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Last time, long ago, Viria recovers from her panic attack with the rest of the Oddities' help and heads to the baths with Rose and Colt, while Nagheim asks to speak with Catalina in private in the library. There, they call her out on her past treatment of Colt, and the two come to blows when she challenges them to hit her. Catalina walks off and explains what happened to Colt. I can't read either. Who finds Nagheim and angrily tears into them for their antagonistic behavior. Nagheim then leaves for Western to cool off and run some errands around the sea after a brief discussion with Rose. That evening, Colt, Viri, and Rose explore Singorn and purchase new clothes for the next leg of their adventures together. They discuss the day's events over several drinks, and Colt explains what had really happened the night Catalina had left him. Against their better judgment, because what else is new, the 3 drunken friends decide to go skinny dipping in Lake Windless.
Beautiful.
I wasn't sure if that was in here if you were just gonna for a little while. Beautiful, beautiful. Round of applause. With
There
that,
it is. Oh, you didn't hear it. Fuck. Okay.
there it is. Round of applause.
No, I said the burp finally came out, but like my
Oh.
mic didn't pick it up as usual.
That's classic you. Yes.
Depressing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
That's my middle name.
the evening is coming to a close. We see 3 heroes, Viria, Cult, and Rose, stumble around
Butts.
long enough in the late hours of the evening and finally find their way to the carriage that brought them to the market square. One by one, they pile in. The driver for this evening leads them back to the Cultivarius estate. And I will make Viria and Rose make a perception check, please.
Oh wait, I'm gonna roll my brand new.
Yeah!
dice. The-
Or
So
sorry,
it's
not a
12
perception roll,
seconds
a
ago.
wisdom saving throw. That's what I wanted.
Oh.
So
Oh,
sorry.
that's a different scenario.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, that is a 23.
Okay.
Ooh.
And Rose, you got a what?
let's See, it's a natural 20, baby.
23 and a natural 20? Okay. So, as Cult
20.
steps out of the carriage first, trips on his own feet, and biffs it right on the front step, you guys control yourself enough not to laugh at your friend falling, and you decide, better judgment, help your friend up.
Oh my god, I think, did I lose a tooth? I cranked my front set right on that step.
Show me.
Am I bleeding?
Oh, yeah, you lost a few teeth there.
Oh no, I can still feel them.
It's kind of hanging there. No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
Uh,
I can't really feel my mouth right now. And he just sort of tumbles into the cart. he like crawls into it.
Which is funny because you're at home, so you fell out of the cart and then you crawled back into the cart, not realizing, and now you've got to get back out again.
Yeah. Oh right. Oh, I could sleep in here. I could sleep in my bed. Maybe bed. Okay. I'll go do that.
All right.
That.
Now, because it has been some time since we played last, Rose, I will get you to make a history check, please.
Hi, it's me, the great historian known as Rose.
Oh, I know.
History. So that's a 16.
That's great. Okay. So, you know what? Just for a quick sec, Cult and Viria, remove your headset, please. And I'll give you a thumbs up.
Okay.
This is just my way of reminding you that there's food if you wanted munchies before going to bed. That's it.
Okay.
Okay, that's it. That's all I wanted to give you.
I'm gonna start heading to the kitchen.
Oh, wait, hold
and
on.
Loudly.
Come back.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for that.
So Rose is gonna start heading to the kitchen, and without any care for anyone who's in the estate, just loudly say, "Hey guys, there's food in the kitchen." Who's hungry? Ah,
Oh, I'm hungry.
I'm hungry.
Food
Ah.
So-
in my mouth now.
That's 2. Cult, are you joining?
Yes,
All right.
absolutely.
So all 3 of you stumble across the large dining area. Thankfully, there's a roaring fire that's going on in the big fire pit there for you guys, just to warm up your bones from the cold evening air. You head on into the kitchen and you open, well, I'll say Rose because she's leading the way on this. You open the icebox to find 4 plates. Thank you. 4 plates left by Magda that are covered in wax paper wrapping. There you see slices of crusty bread, assorted cheeses, thin sliced meats and tomatoes, enough to make a few sandwiches each, in hopes of soaking up much of the liquid that will cause you regrets the next morning. What would you like to do?
Bless Magda's name. And pour us all a nightcap.
Oh yeah, more booze. Keep it coming.
Well, that's up to you guys, because no one's in the kitchen. It's just all three of you.
Colt just puts the bottle of cooking sherry next to it.
Hey!
Fuck yeah.
Viria. And quietly just makes himself a sandwich, looking very happy and smug.
All right, make a performance check.
Oh no! What? Performance?
Performance,
Okay.
yes.
Performance. That's a 10.
Okay, you mistakenly put peanut butter on a meat sandwich where you meant to put mustard, but otherwise, it's good. It's good. Whoever else is making their own sandwich, again, performance check.
So Viria's not actually making a sandwich. She's just taking like each separate piece and like eating them.
That's cool.
Like,
Rose is gonna look at Colt and be like, "Make me a sandwich."
Indubitably. I've got it right here. It's going to be the best sandwich you ever done tasted. When you shove it in your face. Performance check, I assume?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
You make the same damn sandwich.
Peanut butter and salty meat. Hey, I enjoy a peanut butter and dill pickle sandwich.
Eh, I'm just saying.
Rose is gonna start crying as she eats and say, "It's so beautiful."
Isn't it? Oh, you're all emotional. It must be the sandwich of friendship.
Very true.
she fell asleep.
Now,
Like sitting
here's
at the
where I have to
table, like,
ask
with-
Rose, seeing that she's got her eyes closed and her mouth just slightly agape, do you pick up on the fact that she's sleeping, or do you try and subtly feed her?
I realize that
Yeah, you're good.
she's asleep, and as the sandwich is near her lips, but I guess it touches her face a little bit, and there's a smidge of peanut butter like right there
Mhm.
on her face.
You take 1 point of bludgeoning damage. Unless it
Okay.
was the left, then
I'll
you
take it off.
would take ice damage. But
There.
I am totally kidding. I'm totally kidding.
I'm not. I
All
took
right.
it out.
Cool.
I took
All right. So before I move on, is there anything you guys want to talk about or do?
Colt's gonna get a little, after sort of the giggling dies down a little bit, he just looks at Rose and he goes, "Oh, I really wish Snegheim was here with us. They would."
Me too. And I wipe my tears with a sandwich. Where is Negaheim?
Colt also takes a piece of bread and just dabs the salty tears with the bread, knowing there's a fully well there's a napkin right there.
I love these idiots.
All right.
What if Negaheim come back?
Then we'll have to go find them and tell them how much we care about them.
I
No
know.
matter this strange way of showing their emotions. There's so many ways to tell someone you love them.
They're just a silly, goofy drow.
I don't know if the drow comes into it, but yeah. They're elf, just like us. Various, like, kind of an elf.
Yeah, we have ears.
Sure, that's what bonds us together. Various ears are a little bigger than normal.
And it's right at that moment where you hear, forgive me, Master Cultivarius. It's Martin at the door there. He's doing that thing where he's like acknowledging, but trying to like, oh, there's dust everywhere. I'm not seeing what's going on here. Yeah. There is a gentleman at the door with a package that requires your signature upon delivery.
What time is it?
It's just after midnight, sir.
Very low time. Maybe it is. Come on. And grabs Rose's hand and
I grab Viri and I wake her up.
What?
Let's go! Like, little kids on a field trip, hands joining hands, sort of stumble run to
You're
the
just
front
like
door.
dragging Viri at this point because she's.
I am.
It's weekend at Bernie's. Yeah.
Weekend of Veeries.
Yeah.
Can I find sunglasses?
If they were invented, sure, but no. So as you guys are heading back to the foyer, Martin, like cautiously, like, oh God, behind you all, just to make sure nobody's going to get head trauma as you go along. You do see the door is open, and just outside, standing on the terrace, holding a very large crate on rickety knees, is this young elven gentleman who's just standing there going, is one of you Master Cultivarius?
It's me, good sir. How do-de-loo?
Sure.
Yeah.
Can I come in?
Oh,
No.
What's the password?
I'm not entirely sure what the password is, other than my back is breaking.
Oh, that's it.
That's it?
Come on in.
Thank you very much. So he walks in with the crate, and it's kind of like a stumble. Big wooden box crate just on the side there. Thank you, sir. That was a trip and a half. So sorry. This is for Master Cultivarius. There you go.
Oh, thank you.
So you see it's an envelope with your name written across the front of it.
Oh, it's an envelope. Oh, I better open it. And I open it.
All right. So inside, there's a letter. It says, Master Cultivarius, I hope this letter finds you well. I'm writing to apologize for allowing you to come visit our castle without the opportunity to meet the Lord and Lady themselves. Perhaps in the future we can correct that mistake. I do hope that you and your companions had a safe trip home. Accompanying this letter, you will find a gift from Castle Whitestone. It is important for those in places of power such as you and my lord and lady to remind others from time to time of the repercussions for ill-advised rumors and hearsay. Apologies that I am not able to deliver this message myself. I am sure this must frustrate you as much as it does me. Perhaps that is something else we may correct in the future. Consider this the first step to ensure rumors are kept at bay. And let us hope that it will be the only reminder needed that speaking ill of my lord and lady will bring about more gifts such as these, but with a more personal touch to them. Warmest regards, Christos Desero, Major Domo for Castle Whitestone and House Briarwood.
Who is it from?
Everyone kind of like failed there. What?
You see Colt immediately sober, as sober as one can actually get.
Real quick, make
Is
a
it from your
Constitution
other
saving throw.
girlfriend?
You see his face has fallen. Constitution saving throw, you say?
I do.
5.
Nope. You think you're sober, but you're kind of like reacting ahead of what your words are trying to do and your brain is trying to think. So it's like in two brains at once right now.
Oh god. You, don't you go anywhere. and he sort of looks at the delivery person, and he looks at Rose and is like, Rose, Viria,
Yeah.
make sure he doesn't go anywhere.
Oh, you're not
This
going
is-
anywhere.
Don't go anywhere. Stay
And
right
she
there.
like tries to like, kind of like, she straightens up and tries to like, but she wobbles a bit.
Make an intimidation check at disadvantage. Because you're coming out of consciousness, so.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's go.
Is it smoky dice time?
I'm using 2 of the new ones.
Oh, nice. Okay. Woo-hoo-hoo. Let's see it.
Because I'm rolling with disadvantage apparently. That would have been so good, but it's still an 18 because
Oh,
Jesus.
I have plus
That's
9.
good.
So.
That's good. That's good.
You see the individual, just hands in front of them, just stand up straight and not move.
Do I need like a crowbar for this crate, or
I mean, you got swords.
I just take one of the decorative swords off the wall?
I
and
mean, they're
just,
on
like,
your hips, dude.
Oh, my swords. No, I take one of the decorative swords.
Sure.
It's in mine. Oh my god, I own all this now. One of the lesser swords, probably like a gift from another family. And
Gotcha.
starts prying open the box.
Okay.
Who sent this?
And Colt's just going to like pass the letter over to Viria.
She'll read.
God, I almost said, do you? I forgot. It's Rose that can't read it. Love you, Rose. All right. So, within the crate that has been delivered, taking some time to pry open the top of this wooden box, you look inside to see it filled with straw. Pulling handful after handful of straw out of the box, you instinctually take a step back as you notice a pair of eyes looking out from within. Steeling yourself, you slowly remove the rest of the straw packaging. Within the crate are 4 severed heads. One is a pale humanoid woman with long jet black hair tied into a high ponytail. Where their eyes would have been are now replaced with 2 crystals that refract the light from the chandelier above you. Next to it is a human male with short brown locks of hair. The ears have been cut away to have a more elvish point to them, and 2 boar's tusks are now protruding through the bottom lip. Next to that is another humanoid head, painted to have a grayish complexion. Again, the ears are severed to a point. The hair has been dyed jet black. And finally, a human female with once again severed ears to look elvish. This one with a shaved head and haphazard drawings along the skin of various insects. And as you reach in to grab the last bit of straw, and then all 4 of the heads It's at that moment that the gentleman who delivered the package said, "Well, my work here is done. Be seeing you, sir." And with their big smile and 2 protruding fangs, their image dissipates into a gray mist that follows quickly out the door.
As the image like turns into a mist, Colt just like throws the sword he was using, and it just like harmlessly goes through the gray mist.
For sure.
Would counterspelling do anything to
It's not a
that?
spell, unfortunately. It's
Yeah,
an ability
okay.
kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Good
no
thinking,
worries.
though.
Colt vomits.
On
and
the heads or
starts-
beside the heads?
Beside the
I don't know. Maybe you
heads.
want to feed them. I don't know.
Oh my god! It just turned it up to
Like the
11.
mama bird.
Good to be back. back, y'all.
Oh God, is it ever? It's like, fun, joyous goof 'em ups, and then horror, and then goof 'em ups. Oh,
I'm just gonna like close the lid back shut.
Yeah, Colt's like hands and knees like braced on the side of the crate, just like heaving what was that sandwich of love that they enjoyed together moments ago.
And Colt, it's at that moment you're kind of collecting yourself and you're looking down. Oh shit! I put peanut butter in it.
Oh my God.
And then you're like, no, back to reality. Here we go.
Oh, Martin, glass of water and a bucket, please.
Yes, coming right up, sir.
Also, Jason, well done.
Oh, thank you.
That is very cruel and unusual, and I loved it.
Just wait.
Oh no! Oh no!
Heard this? Gross.
I think we've made a much more severe enemy than He's still alive. He's still alive.
Should we go back and finish the job?
I don't know. I've got to think. Did any of you find that these heads looked familiar?
No. Is what Rose says.
I don't know if that's
Oh,
confirmation or not.
they've got a very cute way of sending farewell gifts.
There was a
guess,
shaved
but,
one with drawings on the head.
Mm-hmm, Rose. Who else has
I
a
don't-
shaved head?
I don't mean to brag, but I don't know a lot of elves who look like me.
Yeah, Rose. It's
Kind of a trendsetter.
I have a feeling that this is exactly what it said in the letter. It's a warning, and we're in a big heap of trouble.
But a warning for what? That was like so long ago. Why are they anointing us now? Rose is still very drunk.
Yeah, fair enough.
I say,
Which says a lot for Rose, by the way. Like, if she's drunk, knowing her past, holy shit, how much did you drink?
I say we go find cockroaches and put them in a box and send it to them.
Ooh, I'm really good at catching them.
We don't need to put your name on the box, Colt, if you're worried about your reputation. But
I don't. And this goes on.
Just imagine, you know. I mean, they're like in their fancy castle, and they open the box, and there's like a bunch of roaches that scare you off, and then they have to catch all the roaches in the fancy castle.
Like, I have an idea. We could put the castle's address on the return address. That way they'll think it comes from them.
My dear ladies, 4 people are dead to send us a message, and they are still moving inside of this box.
Right. Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, I've seen a lot of severed heads, but yeah, that is kind of fucked up.
This is a first for me. And there's zombies.
I
Zombies.
can-
I don't do well with zombies.
Maybe we can put the lid back, and then Rose will grab the lid
Oh,
of
she
the
did
crate.
already.
Yeah,
Syria did
it's
already.
back.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it's already back on.
I have to.
How do we kill zombies again?
I have to throw up again. And he
Sidesteps.
Checks again.
Make a dexterity
Viri,
saving throw.
should we bring the box outside and burn it?
I mean, we should. I don't. What's the procedure here? We should probably tell the Cobalt Reserve about this since they sent us up there.
Maybe they have a protocol for zombies. Like a zombie slayer.
Well,
I mean, I can try like destroying it.
Can I have one second here? Just because I realized I flubbed something up online. Usually on Roll20, we have like little concept art that kind of gets us in the mood and everything like that. I didn't realize I flipped over to our battle screen, which showed it off, which is not something I typically do because we don't have permission to use this art on stream. So in regards to that, the art you see, I believe, was by Kent Davis, which you can find in the Tal'Dorei Reborn guide there. So props to him. Sorry about the flub up, but go check out Kent Davis if you haven't. His art is freaking incredible. Anyway, back to the story.
Do we keep the heads? I don't really. There's not much to. What?
I mean, at this point, Rose will start crying again and be like,
Oh.
"This is why we need Nagaheim. They would know what to do with zombie heads.
I don't know what to do either.
They know everything."
Through the earring, I go, Nagaheim, you around by any chance?
Nagaheim, what do you know about zombies? In the earring.
Nagaheim, we need you because we're kind of stupid and we don't know what to do, and I'm really upset right now.
And all three of you are hearing this weird kind of delayed stereo effect of you saying it out loud in the echoey chamber of the hall and then coming into your brains like a millisecond before or later. So each time each of you tries to say something, you're like, Nagheim, it's hard to speak well, hearing, and then it just goes around and around. Everybody's trying to talk over each other, and you
Okay,
drunken idiots.
as like fucked up this thing is, can I admit something? Part of me's kind of flattered they went through all this trouble to give us like replicas of our heads.
It's a bit of a creepy love letter.
I've had worse.
And the rotation of him just like looking back and forth at both of you are just like,
Yeah, they've seen shit.
Weirdly though, I get it.
Yeah, it's like, wow, I would like keep this if
Yeah.
it wasn't, a fucking threat, but
Yeah.
It's like, thank you, bestie. Love the energy, not the execution, but like practice, makes perfect.
It is definitely one of those like, but it's secretly inside like, aw.
oh, they went through this trouble.
They remember us.
We made an impression.
Oh my god, you like me.
do you like me?
I was gonna do that.
Why? Little box
Yeah, you just
and
send
little
back
box.
a note like,
Staple to the heads. Yeah.
Well, I think maybe we'll move this down to the mausoleum until we can figure out what to do with this.
find me some nails and a hammer. Let's just maybe nail down the lid back on just in case, like, I don't know. They don't have feet to move around on, but you never know.
They're just bowls with mouths on them.
Yeah, well, they can still roll, right? Can they roll?
I don't.
They do that?
Thanks for that.
Well, you said balls with mouths, so I'm like, that's a terrifying thought.
Colt will arrange to get it nailed back and shut. Oh,
Well, I'll
now
give you
I'm
guys
really
a solid
annoyed.
there. Like the nails and everything that are from the box and everything, you can just like blunt end of the hilt of your sword and just get it back in.
So
That's
yeah,
easy.
Viri just like fucking manifests her sword and starts like whacking on them.
Yeah.
The great sword.
Easy
How you
enough.
nail a box. Yeah.
Even drunk. Like, you miss a couple of times, but you get it eventually. Yeah.
And Colt and the girls will, I guess, ferry the box down to the mausoleum
Okay. Easy enough.
and lock that shit up.
Yes.
Now,
But you
this
saw
is...
how they got my eyes right? It's quite good.
I'm telling you. Now, Cult, what you don't know is how the disease of zombification spreads. So the fact that you put it in a mausoleum with other dead people, your family members especially, I'm totally fucking with you. I just want to see that face for a second. Locked up tight. It's not going anywhere. You're good.
I'll have to ask Auntie if she's on the premises later about all of this.
There you go.
But are you okay though? I'm kind of drunk, so this is probably gonna hit me in the morning. But you look not okay. Are you?
Oh, I am 100% not okay.
Yeah.
Maybe a shot of sherry would help you.
I don't know. I've just vomited twice, and I think maybe a little bit of shut-eye and a little cry would help.
Well, that's the thing. You probably vomited the alcohol. You may probably need more alcohol in your body.
No, I'm good right now. I think I'll
That's okay.
make sure
Yeah, come.
the house is on high alert and not to let anybody in.
Cult,
We
shut up. You're
invited
missing an
that-
opportunity here. Look at Viria.
What?
Yeah, she's like spraying her arms open. She's like, "Come on, it's okay." Like,
Is it happening?
yeah, it's happening. Rose, you too. It's fine. Okay.
Rose.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, oh,
You can have a cry. It's fine.
Before
Yeah,
you
there.
realize it, I give you a little kiss on the cheek. Mwah.
But it's kind of exciting. We made like mortal enemies of us for ourselves, and like they send us heads. Like this is like in like your adventures you wanted, Cult. See it this way, right?
Yeah, this could be a chapter in the end of the chapter of your first book.
Yeah, like
For serious growth. Point of inspiration to Viria.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Viria, you put in a really positive spin on this, which is really strange for you, and I'm pretty impressed, and this is actually making me feel better.
Ah, well, good. I'm happy. You gotta just find ways to cope, I guess.
Okay. Oh, I'm so glad you guys are here. I mean, without you, I wouldn't be in this position, but it's kind of nice
yeah,
to
you take
recognized.
some rights. It's like kind of it's like you made a name for yourself in a way, except it's just like some murderous asshole vampire. Who, yeah.
Killing for you. It's a beautiful love letter.
Well,
We'll brainstorm that. Fine.
I'm gonna go to bed.
Sure. I'll do that too, actually.
Okay.
I'll see you in the morning.
I'm gonna let Martin know that there might be a vampire skulking about and to have some of the staff take watch. Alright?
Maybe you should hire armor staff.
I'll have to see if it's in the budget.
Maybe we
I
can
still
train
think
them.
we should take
It's-
this up to the reserve, though.
Yes. We can go to Western tomorrow, find our Nagaheim, and get them to sort this out.
Yeah.
Well, sorting it out ourselves.
Well,
Nagheim, here's our problems. Deal with it.
should we write this down in case we forget? I can't write, but maybe you should write it down.
Sure.
Let's tell them about severed heads we got in the mail.
Yeah, it's kind of. Vera, I'll take the letter and make sure we have that, and we'll deal with it in the morning.
All right. So, each of you head off to your respective rooms, and I will ask each of you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, baby.
Oh no!
And
Constitutions.
no, we'll say straight roll.
It's a 21 for me. This
Oh,
is
good.
21 for me.
This
Excellent.
absolute unit has got my back tonight.
Oh,
It's
Rose.
a 10 for
no.
me.
All right. So,
Can't win every time.
Rose, the next morning, despite your jovial attitude, maybe it's because you cried so much you have extra dehydration. But you do wake up with a hangover and 1 point of exhaustion. Cult, you stumble into bed and it's kind of like you've got that nervous jittery thing in your stomach. You keep flipping and flopping one way or another, trying to get to sleep, and your brain runs you so ragged that it's almost like the opposite of when your brain is overstimulated and your body shuts down. Everything else was so stimulated that your brain shuts off. And thankfully, you wake up the next morning without a hangover. Also, you puked most of it up, so. Viria. You find yourself on all fours, breathing heavily as you feel that there is something blocking your airway. You cough, feeling the electric sting in your lungs, and watch as the snow beneath you turns crimson. Looking down at your chest, you see a half dozen arrows sticking out of you. Grinding your teeth, you simply swipe your arm across the chest, breaking all the shafts and scattering them to the side. It hurts to stand, but you must. It's dizzying to walk, but you must. You can hear them calling in the wind. How dare they? After all that you have done for them, after all that you have risked, this is how they repay you? Hunting you down like a wild animal? A shout through the trees tells you that you've been spotted. You turn and look wildly to the horizon for somewhere to run, but it's just more trees, more hills, all blanketed in snow. In that moment, you made your decision. Turning slowly to face the oncoming horde, you crouch low, digging your fingers into the frozen earth, ready to pounce, like the beast they have made you out to be. There will be blood this night, but it will not be yours. You wake the next morning, your eyes open to see feathers floating in the air. You feel a pain in your hands, and you look down to see that your hands are balled into fists. And the claws are extended on your one hand. Your mattress torn to shreds as the interior is cascading all around you. From there,
My goodness, it is a cheerful game today.
we go to
Hey.
Western.
Ooh, almost tipped over.
Boom! There we go.
Huzzah.
And as you are coming out of a short-lived trance, Nagheim opens their eyes as the sun beams down into their room. Thankfully, not taken out of their trance and well-rested, even though they had an occupant in their room that snored like a saw cutting down an entire forest throughout the entire evening. The one comfort, the one focus that you had to keep your concentration and keep your zen was a balled up little kitty cat in your lap the entire time. What would Nagheim like to do this day?
Okay, I believe I have 1 day left until all of my missions are finished.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get the gift for Viri. Owl, you need to come with me.
Oh, that was a shitty cat. Maybe that was better. I don't know.
And as exciting as it will be for you, I think a trip to the library is in order.
There we go.
Daddy purred.
Yeah, no.
We're back, baby.
So, trip to the library, you said.
Yes, I would also like to, if along the way, stop at a jeweler or a place where I could buy like a pendant or a locket, specifically a locket.
Sure. Let me check the map here. So you are on the northwest side of the city. Yeah, so I'll say like somewhere between the blacksmith and Trixie's place, there's probably like a jeweler in there somewhere. So that's easy enough to do. Yep. What are you looking to buy?
Just a simple locket.
Okay.
I would like to somehow find a art of some sort that I could like cut up and have inside of it, of the beach or of the ocean,
Okay.
and that's all. Just something simple.
What price range are we talking here?
Don't be
I don't
cheap.
care. I'm just trying to find a nice locket. That's all.
All right. So we'll say 10 gold. Why not?
Cool.
All right. For the inside, it won't be like obviously a picture or anything like that, but it'll be an artist's rendering of, you know what? We'll even go this far. We'll say that you can add pictures into the locket, but sort of brush steeled into it. It's got waves like the ocean on the back end. Yeah.
Love that.
Cool.
Perfect. Just store that away.
Mm-hmm.
As I'm coming out of the shop, just kind of look at Owl, pull a bit of my hair down. Yeah. And then I'll just wave my hand over, and the chunk of hair, of white hair, will turn into the shimmering gold. Just so I have my one piece. And I'll push it back.
Okay.
My hair is still let down fully for now. Yeah. Yeah. It looks good. And I'll head off to the library.
Owl takes one look at you, cocks their head.
I know. You have good taste. Albert's like curled up in my shoulder.
Cool. All right. And sorry, where to now?
The library.
The library. Awesome.
Specifically the reserve.
Yep, that's the same thing.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, so you head on over, climbing up the stairs.
Oh no!
I wanted it to be a short one, but there was a sequel. Then it became a trilogy.
Yeah.
Woo!
That sounded like it hurt.
Kind of did. I've got this throat thing now, so yeah. It's that wasn't fun.
It's the rope thing.
Anyway, so you head into the Cobalt Reserve. Heading up the stairs, Xenosh is there, nods at you graciously. Welcome once again. How may I help you? Did I kill Rose? What happened there?
Apparently.
Yep.
Nakeheim will lower their voice.
Sorry. I hate that I'm breaking your story here, but that was ridiculous.
Oh my god.
We haven't seen each other in a while, everybody.
Yeah. This is needed. All right.
Any current information on the Underdark and the Drow people?
Yes. If you head on into the public section there shall be under, let's see, geography, social status, social studies. You know what? Why don't I help you on this one? This seems like a bit of a deep dive, as they say.
That you are not mistaken.
All right. So Xenosh will lead you in there. And as you're going along, like the way your mind kind of works, where it kind of takes one bit of knowledge and kind of spider webs into like different categories to see the cross-reference kind of thing. You see Xenosh is very much like that, where he'll deep dive into things like geography. There's an atlas that'll give you kind of like the layout, known histories of the Underdark and the Society of the Drow. He'll also pull things like, God, anything from like political views to like desired cooking of, you know, all that kind of stuff. So you have like a plethora of things to kind of cross-reference should you need it. And he sets you up at one of the desks there where it has one kind of shelf unit where you can have about 3 open books at a time. Then there's the crank that turns it over, and there's the new one, 3 more, another. So you have your own kind of web browser of sorts. Yep.
Thank you. I might be here a while.
Oh, take your time. This is open for the public.
Yes. Thank you.
And he heads back to the front.
And I'm going to try to just flip through looking for any inconsistencies, pretty much trying to arm myself with as much knowledge as I can before returning home.
Okay. Give me basic kind of bullet points of what you're trying to find, or ideas that you're trying to get out there.
Rumors of a revolt or things of that sort. Rumors of abuse of powers. Rumors or any discussions about people coming to heads about religion, specifically the Luxon and the Raven Queen. But if there's any headbutts kind of thing of religion
Okay.
in there that are major, just anything that could say, just any, like, you know.
Okay. So give me a investigation check, if you could, just because this is more research than anything.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my chonky.
Get a chonk.
Oh no.
Oh lord. Oh lordy no.
+5.
Do you have inspiration?
Oh no. It's a 6 in total. I rolled a nat 1.
Oh, son of a donkey dick. Okay, so I'll give you some things. It's a failure just because you're trying to do too much at once. And you really don't have like a good grasp on, like, you've been taught like the basic society and structure of the Drow people from the Enchantress, of course. So there are specific things like that. But what you're trying to look for are rumors, essentially. And not a lot of books, not a lot of the written word is based on rumor and conjecture. They base everything on fact, especially in a library where knowledge is key. In this fantasy world, facts matter, people. There you go. Yes. So you don't get anything too specific. The one thing that you do get is that in regards to religion, revolts, abuse of power, that kind of thing, the only thing that you get is that a lot of the religions in the Drow society often conflict with one another. And that is mostly because majority of the Drow people, you're not going to like hearing this, but most of the Drow culture and people lean towards the evil side of deities and all that kind of stuff. So you have people who worship the Spider Queen. Oh, she's the best. Oh, love her to bits. And people worship Shar. Oh no, she's the coolest. She's the tits, man. And then some people worship the Raven Queen. So none of them really see eye to eye in that respect.
Okay.
That's all you got this time.
Yeah.
And I'll say roll a d6 for me.
2.
You set yourself on fire. No.
Love it.
No. You only spend 2 hours getting that much before you realize that headspace. It's like, today is not the day. I know this feeling. I'm going to do better another day.
Okay.
All right. From there, is there anything else you wanted to do?
Just waiting for my commissions.
Okay. So, jumping back to Singorn. Rise and shine, everybody. Who is the first to walk downstairs? Roll initiative. Roll initiative for breakfast.
I have to find Martin again. Fuck.
Okay.
Rose will be last because
Okay. Hangover. You
she
bet.
did get a point of exhaustion.
You got it. That makes sense. Okay, so Viria and Colt, roll initiative, please.
Are we? Because Viria would take like a bit of time to get down there because she made a mess of the room again.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I meant by like I have to find Martin again.
Oh, for sure.
So.
I
So
rolled a
that's-
nat 1.
Right on.
Okay, I'm gonna. Fine, I'll roll.
Yep.
I don't know what I'm. Where's the initiative again? I haven't played in so long. Okay.
Looks like plus 2 on my end.
Oh my god, it's
Okay.
6 versus 6.
Jesus, rollies.
Okay, real dice time.
Rollies, okay.
Rollies.
I'm gonna use
12.
19.
Hey, all right. So with that out of the way, God, that was the most intimidating. That was frustration, man.
Who
So
wakes up first?
Viria does wake up with enough time to call Martin to her room before you both meet at the same time in the dining hall. So what did you want to do with Martin?
This is embarrassing.
Oh, it's all right, miss. We've had nocturnal emissions before. It's fine.
Fuck you, Martin.
What does that mean?
This is the day that Martin dies.
I have a baby.
Yeah, well, he reassures her that it's okay, and
Yeah.
she's like awkwardly just doesn't really know what else to say except thanks.
Not a problem. I believe breakfast will be
Um,
ready momentarily if you'd like to head down to the
Right.
hall.
Yeah, I'll do that. Not so dry, but I'm feeling good otherwise, except for. Anyway, thank you.
Yo.
Bye. Ducks out.
All right. So, as Colt heads down the stairs, you do bump into Viria, and both of you make your way into the dining hall, where someone has already beat you to it. Sitting in the dining hall, reading a scroll with news of the day, is Tens.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Oh, fuck.
Come on, Viria. let's tell Tens the news. And Colt sits down across from his brother. And
Morning.
good morning.
I wish I had
How's
a prop.
your day? How's the world looking?
No, the world is looking upside down. Fuck. There we go. Nothing too terrible.
Okay, well, gird yourself because it's about to get bad.
What did you do?
So it's all part of the grand tapestry that is adventuring. It's a great story.
Is there a
And
jello
he-
monster coming here?
No, maybe. Actually, yes, probably. But not right now. We've got a different issue. And he proceeds to tell Tens about seeking out Cat at Whitestone and the vampires and that adventure.
Make a perception check.
Sure. Blah, blah,
Blah, blah, blah.
blah, blah, blah. Perception.
And it's about the time that they finish, well, Cult finishes spewing all the history of you guys, that Rose, you finally make your way into the dining hall as well.
Make my way to the dining hall.
18.
That was so lovely.
It was very nice.
Good melody. So you sit down looking for food, and Colt, you notice that your brother has gone pale and has a little bit of sweat down the side.
Good morning.
I'm
Is that his
sorry.
usual shade?
We're just, he's a little bit more lime green than I'm comfortable seeing.
What was
New
that
color on
gentleman?
you, Tens. Good morning.
One moment, darling. What was the name of that gentleman again?
Christo Stavro.
Desiro.
Desiro with the S.
I fucked it up too, so it's all good.
I think the S is silent. But, yes, the major domo of Whitestone. Tens?
We have a larger problem.
Oh no. I thought undead heads in the mausoleum was our biggest problem.
Oh, that's
today.
god awful, and you're taking care of that on your end. I'm not touching that.
He glances at Viria like, maybe you'll take care of it, and then back at his brother.
I've met this Christos Desiro.
Oh, goody.
I met him just a couple of weeks ago.
Really?
How was he? Last time I saw him, he lost his head.
Seemed pretty intact to me.
Yeah, we kind of thought we killed him, and it turns out we didn't, because vampires don't die like that, I guess. I don't know.
How did you meet him?
Yeah,
Um,
what's...
I was visiting some families, as is my purpose in this family, to reestablish connections throughout society. He was a dignitary from a new place in TAL'DOREI that was up and coming. He was friends with a few of the social elite, apparently. He had made such strides in the social aspect. And the discussion was about the Wintercrest Ball that we have. I thought to take initiative and invite...
Wait, is that a... I don't know much about vampiric folk. Is
I
that
would
a bad thing?
recommend... Yes, it's a very bad thing.
Ooh.
So I would recommend
Ooh.
that you study up as I have.
Oh, see now, God, that's so tacky of new money asking to be invited to Winter's Crest. Oh, God.
Oh, they didn't ask. I
But
invited
you
them.
just offered? Oh, but he's so... Ugh. Tens.
He seemed like he represented new money. That's something you want for investors at the very least. I thought I was doing
Yes.
something good.
You were technically not, but I think no blame to anybody here.
I'm going to hold you to that.
Okay. Deal.
All right.
You don't blame me for angering this horrible evil, and I won't blame you for inviting them to the house.
It sounds pretty fair, to be honest. Fighting big baddies and having zombie heads in the house, you know? Fair.
Sorry.
Fair
I mean,
mistake.
now we won't even have to go to Whitestone. He'll just come here, and then we can kill him.
Oh, that's not very convenient.
You know.
You say convenient, I say horrible, but you do you.
He's the one who sent us severed heads. Like.
Oh, but Tense, the thing that you don't know is that they have this horrible forest that's very, very creepy that you need to cross to go to their castle. That's why it's very convenient if you want to get rid of
I'm
them.
aware.
If they're here, then, you know, it's better for you because you don't have to go to their creepy, creepy castle. Also, it's very poorly decorated. Yeah.
This is a really good point. We have home turf advantage. Now, if Nell was here, she would know how to set it up.
We
Do
have
we-
time. We have time. We can teach Tense a few tricks or two, right? He's
If
not
we-
completely useless.
If we kick the dragon's gonna come looking for us. So the ball's in our court. This is actually great.
This is our
Rose, you're a
chance.
genius. This
I don't
is
hear that one a
good.
lot.
This is good. This is good news. This is good news that they're gonna come attack us in our beds. We have to prepare. We have time. We have a bit of time, I think, before Tens, and he sort of gives Tens the letter, and the letter is more of a threat not to say anything more, or else more will happen. They're not coming for us now, as long as we don't
Cult,
kick
make an
Yep.
intelligence check.
Oh no. I mean, cool. I'm
No, I know.
above average. Did that roll? No, it didn't.
20, holy shit.
20. Not now.
Cult, you are piecing together things out of hope. But reality is kind of kicking into your brain that, yes, the letter was a threat. Nowhere in the letter did it ever hint that they were already here. The fact that a vampire has been stalking all of Singorn without your knowledge, and that there is already one vampire that you know of that delivered the package yesterday. How long and how quickly has this been in motion? How many vampires are already in Singorn? Half the time is daylight, which means Christos Desero, if he is still in the city, needs a resting place. He's hiding somewhere in the city. Have fun.
Cult just like gets that distant like
Yep.
1,000-yard stare.
One eye goes this way, one eye goes that way. Just blah. Like me when I was playing that stupid spray game. Jesus.
Wait, everyone. This is my impression of Jason.
Jesus. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We don't need to relive it.
You could hear his eyes drying up because he would not blink at all playing the Power Wash game.
Don't do it, folks. Don't do it. Anyway.
It's marvelous. Anyhow, Colt sort of reiterates his thought process here. He goes, I think the threat's already here. We really need Naghive for this. And I have to, oh my god, I have to tell Kat. Maybe we can hide her. Maybe,
Maybe she can help us.
I didn't see her last night. I'm going to be right back, and Colt's going to take off running to Kat's usual room her
Which
servants'
is
quarters.
Oh, okay.
She has her own servants' quarters, especially if she kind of wants to make like she's properly working there.
Make like she does.
She is, yeah. But it's just like she's, dating the boss. So
All right. Well, as soon as you pass through the kitchen to go to the servants' quarters and everything, the help's quarters, she's in the kitchen just making breakfast.
he skids in like Michael J. Fox in Back to the Future.
Nice.
He goes, hi everyone. Good morning. It's a pleasure to see you all. The dining hall, please. And
She
Yeah.
quickly follows you
Yeah.
out.
he brings her to their little circle, and it's like, fun bit of news. And just to save us on time,
Yeah.
he gives her the short version of this, and he goes, everybody knows we're in a bit of a pickle. And just like he's like scanning her, like when a loved one gets like really bad news and you're like trying to read them desperately. That's what he's doing.
She considers it for a moment, then just looks to you.
Thank you for letting me know.
And goes back to the kitchen.
And the noises continue for a moment. Colt looks at like Varia.
This is probably a conversation you should have in private.
Was that a really bad idea to do that and tell her in front of everyone? Or I think because it kind of affects everybody, this sort of just shortens everything up, and yeah, I'll go. I'm going.
Viri's face is priceless. The narrative that's just playing as her eyes dance around the room.
See, guys, you really have to watch this with your eyes to get the whole experience. Cult's going to skip to Malou back over. And just sort of like, just sort of reach in and like grab.
What are you
Cat's
grabbing?
hand. a little pinch of her rear, just
some
because it's super
salt.
inappropriate.
Just a pinch of salt. I just need it's a little dry.
It's for my eggs.
So she's
grab-
back to work in the kitchen.
Cat's wrist. He goes, we really have to talk about this.
Not now. I'm
I
working.
think It's
Thank you, Master Cultivarius.
And she goes back to work.
insight check. Is she
Sure.
really mad,
Insight.
or is she? Oh, of course she's. This is not-
Oh,
swear to
get
God,
a
if-
natural one.
Don't even put that into the world. It's
14.
a 14.
There's obviously something. You're not that dense.
Mhm.
Which way the wind is blowing, you're not sure. But she is giving you the signals like, let it go for now.
Okay.
Let it
Cult's
go.
gonna return to the.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Hold it back.
Hey man, the cold
Cult's-
never bothered me anyway, so let's do it.
Back into the thing. He goes, okay, well, she does not want to talk about that at all, but we do have to keep her in the loop. I don't know how to do that right at this very moment. So,
Well, you'll talk later. We can go to Western and grab Magheim and
Okay, Tens, I want you to make sure the whole house is on high alert. And if you can get some of the stable boys to stop making some steaks, that's ideal.
All right.
Grilled steaks.
Shit, rewind. I forget. Colt doesn't really know that much about vampires.
If only you were going to a library somewhere.
You know what's a great idea is we have to go find Nagenheim, and there's a big library which has so much information about vampires. I didn't say anything about steaks. I'd like steak for dinner. That's what I was saying. Let's go.
Also, they're like a walking library.
Right. Well, while you're conversing with Nagheim and hopefully doing some research, I am going to talk to the city guard, let them know what's going on, and possibly get some people to start patrolling the grounds here.
Wait, no, don't. Don't. Didn't the letter say not let anybody know?
I didn't say that. I don't remember.
We can still have a guard.
But
And the city
just-
guard doesn't have to know. They just have to know they have to. We have a little bit of pull. Sometimes we can avoid questions.
Right,
Agreed.
but just I think we have to be careful about telling what to who about vampires, because if they know, then they meanie.
Well,
You know?
we can omit the word vampire. I understand
Yeah.
where you're coming from. I can respect that. But your safety, my brother's safety, the safety of everybody here, is of more importance to me than keeping rumors at bay. So I will do my best to cover the information, but there will still be a presence among us here to protect us.
You could always say that you want to heighten security because of the ball.
I will. I'll even say that Rose came up with the idea. How does that sound? Genius.
They don't even know who I am, but it's okay.
I'll make it so. Right. Well, you enjoy yourselves. My day just got a lot busier. That's fine. That's fine.
All right.
Good day. And Tens leaves.
Oh God! Thank God for Tens.
Wow, how the times have changed.
I know.
It's weird.
It's called
He's such a
character
dick.
growth.
He's so grown.
All right.
Yeah, facing down a gelatin demon probably do that to a person. Get your priorities straight. Now, our priorities. 1. Find Nackheim. House is taken care of. 2. Find out how to kill vampires. 3. Find out how to find vampires. Maybe 2 will replace 3. We'll find them and then we'll kill them. And then we'll, if we, and this continues as he sorts his thoughts out as
yeah.
they start walking towards the teleportation circle.
I mean,
Sounds good.
I might know someone who knows a thing or two. I could probably get in touch and get information.
Where would they
Ooh.
who?
Trixie?
Someone I know. No.
Who
is
do
it
you
the-
know?
Who's the captain of the guard in Western? Is it them? Oriana?
No.
Oh.
Do you have other friends than us?
Of course not. Of course not.
Okay.
Excellent. Are they in Western?
I don't know.
Oh. It's very mysterious.
Mhm.
Well, maybe we should stop at Trixie's as well. See if she's got anything that can help us. All right.
What are you guys doing?
Teleporting to Western.
To the circle, to the western.
All right. So,
Oh, I should heal the 1 bludgeoning damage I took last.
Oh, but
night.
you
Oh, yeah.
slept.
yeah,
That's what,
Colt.
that's what I meant.
Colt, if you needed a long rest, you can do that too. Rose.
Oh,
Anyway.
oh, poor Rose.
All right. So, with that, Martin whips out a scroll. You guys are in the teleportation circle. And
I
you
still
all-
healed though, even though I have exhaustion, right?
No, you got no sleep. Unless you want to, well, we'll consider it a short rest. If you have any hit points that need to be done, you can do hit dice, but that's about it.
Yeah, I will.
Okay. All right.
And might this time be a good time for the Oilers?
You don't know how perfect that is because I
It's
just
pretty
realized
good.
there are certain notes that I had somewhere and they're not in the script. I'm like freaking out. So that's perfect timing.
Okay,
Now-
because I got a tinkle.
Yeah. Before we do, though, something I forgot to say at the top of the show. Ladies and gentlemen, as of tomorrow, it is our 1-year anniversary of doing this show.
Get the heckin' out.
Yeah.
Oh my
Is
god.
it really?
Yep.
Oh my god.
August 8th, our first live stream. Or no, our first time playing
Our first-
together.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not our first live stream, but our
No.
first session.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys. That's really
Happy
lovely.
birthday to you. Happy birthday.
That's
to
copyright.
you.
Oh,
Yeah,
But I appreciate the sentiment.
It is. It is. It actually is.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so awesome.
Yeah, I forgot to say it.
Yay.
Yay! All right, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. Hope you're going to stick around. We're going to take a short little break just to use the restroom and get beverages and everything like that. But we'll meet you back here after you see our lovely art break. See you in a bit.
Bye.
Welcome back, everyone. As you can see, Fred is now just a pair of animatronic legs.
It was
Beautiful
only a matter of
animatronic.
time.
Because comfort comes above
Hello.
anything else. There we go. All right. So, the three of you pop into the center square of the city of Western. What would you all like to do?
What was the list again? It's been a big day.
It was just 10 minutes ago.
Through the earring, I'm just gonna. I know it's 500 feet, but you know they might be around. I'll just go like, Nagheim, you around? We're in Western.
I think you'd hear that from where they get deposited to where you are at that time. Yeah.
Jesus, fuck. Ah, it was.
Oh hey,
Hello.
You were definitely in the zone.
Oh, what time is it? Okay. Okay, so it's gonna go to. And like Nagheim just starts mumbling to themselves for a little bit.
wow, they sound pretty fucking hungover.
Pot, meet the kettle.
Yeah, I know.
You think they went drinking without us?
Wow, you think you? No, they have already replaced us. We're kind of
No.
raging, so you know.
Oh man, this issue's
Hold on.
deeper than I
Hold on.
thought.
Rose, make a wisdom saving throw at the mention of Viria putting the idea out into the world that Nagheim would abandon you. Let's see if your hungover state.
It's a 4.
Oh yeah, you are considering the ramifications that Nagheim has completely found a new group. They're leaving you. They got drunk for the first time without you. You are no longer their friend. Ba 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 ba. You are spiraling in your hungover state.
Rose is spiraling, and you see a little tear over here, and Rose is just like, we have to find them.
Rose. It's fine. It's
Well, no, it's not fine. They've been gone, and then Nagaham is so smart. Of course, they might have found another group of friends and then went drinking with them.
But they're also kind of a dick, so you know how likely would it be that they
Maybe.
made friends? Really?
Maybe they found another group of dickish friends who are also smarter than us.
No one's as good as you are, Rose. Don't worry.
I know.
Well, why are you worried
Just-
then? If you know,
I'm just worried.
fine. They replied, Nagheim, where are you? We'll come to you.
Oh.
We'll sound out of
And you hear the
Yeah.
teary Rose's voice.
So as the level-headed Viri is in your ear saying like, hey, where are you? We're gonna come find you. You hear the tearful, mournful sighs of Rose countering that with, why do you hate us? You know, so it's just a cacophony of just, yeah.
I was enjoying the complete silence of the library.
Oh, the Cobalt Reserve?
Yes.
Well, that's perfect then. They're at the reserve. We should just go
What-
there and
what
two
do
birds
you
one
need?
stone.
we
You.
need you.
For.
Everything.
Oh god, what did I miss?
Do you guys want to have
All
this
of it.
conversation over the
I
earrings, or
miss
do
you,
you actually want to go to where they are?
I mean, I would assume we would like start walking, but still
Yeah.
keep on.
This is
Do
a
you need me
walking
to
competition.
pull anything from the shelves?
What section are you in?
I can be in any section.
Stuff on vampires.
Vampires.
The V section for zombies.
Z,
She's
not
close,
V.
you guys. She's
It
close.
was very good, Rose. You were almost there. Zombie isn't. Did you raise zombies? Just
Nope.
use radiant damage on them. Radiant spells will help get rid of them.
Okay.
Or fire.
We're almost at you.
Okay, I'll get the books.
Just okay. We'll come in.
You guys see Xenosh at the front desk there. Oh, hello.
Nagheim, Drow?
That's way.
It's okay.
You walk into the library and just books go whizzing past you as a mage hand is just carrying it. Albert's grabbing another book and flying it over. Owl is just sprawled out on a table.
Rose,
The
make a
moment I see
perception check.
Nagaheim, but before that perception check, the moment I see Nagaheim, we'll hug them and start crying.
Okay.
There.
Then I will do that perception check.
What
It's
did you all
24.
do?
It's a long story. We're
What
going
did you
to tell
say to
you
Rose?
all details.
Rose, at that point, you see that curled up just on the corner edge of one of the books that Nagheim was reading, just kind of on one of the pages, is Owl that Nagheim retrieved for you.
Is that owl with you?
Oh, yes. I made sure to
Oh.
keep her with me.
Yeah, Viria starts going through like her pouches, looking for the pills, desperately.
Viria,
What?
you left them on the table once.
Oh.
Oh, also this pendant. It's for you. It has waves on it to help remind you of home.
Thanks. Why?
I thought you could use a reminder. Especially with all of that going on.
It's the other hand.
Pause.
Let's everybody hold up our left hands. Yes. Well, on the camera, it's the right hand, but this is actually my left. Everything's backwards. Don't judge me. Continue.
So I have books. What do you need to know?
All right.
Why do you
so,
need to know?
Nagheim, make a quick investigation check, please. Oh no, that face.
11.
11? Okay. You do find in the bestiary section of the library, there is a section that is on vampires and beasts of that nature. So you just took like the encyclopedia version of that where vampires would be listed. So I'll say you at least got the starting point.
Yeah.
Cool. Now that you're all congregated, we'll fast forward a little bit, just say that you caught Nagheim up on what has transpired, what is going on, why you're searching for vampires. Now, you do have one book to kick it off, but it's very generic kind of stuff. Nothing that you haven't read out of storybooks, if anybody has. But I'll say, if anybody wants to make a thorough look, okay, Cult, and I will say, because Nagheim is with you, if they want to help you, you get advantage on your investigation check.
Steady Betty power. Let's do it.
What? No, what? What?
I don't know. I don't know.
Nagheim
wanted-
would just be walking behind, being like, 90% of your issues could just be resolved with just radiant magic. Just get a holy person. Great.
I rolled the same as Nagheim. Oh no, I got advantage.
Yep.
Boom. Oh, come on now. There you are. 24.
Amazing.
Yeah.
With Nagheim's help. Good lord, my face. Just in general. I'll say with Nagheim's help, finding particular books of interest that have more to do with the study of vampires itself, you get a few factoids worth noting. So, first off, a vampire, and this is a big one that just makes you cringe. A vampire cannot enter a residence without an invitation from one of the occupants, whether verbal or written. So with that, you get that little sting of, oh shit.
You invited one in. Oh, shit. Christos has an invitation. Next, although vampires' natural resting place is the soil within their homeland, it has been reported that so long as enough soil from said homeland is transported with that vampire, they are capable of making any land their residence or lair. Hence, there may be some truth to the notion that vampires rest in coffins. You let me know if you want me to slow down or anything like that.
I'm good.
Okay. Vampires are notoriously difficult to eradicate. Normal means that would kill unknown humanoids simply reverts. Oh, Jesus. My text-to-speech sucks. Normal means that would usually kill these creatures simply reverts a vampire to a mist-like form. If they are capable to return to the resting place, a vampire is able to regenerate at an alarming rate. Now, noted methods of destroying a vampire seems to revolve around two weaknesses: sensitivity to sunlight and the discovery of their resting place. A vampire is not known to dwell anywhere where open sunlight would be problematic, and any resting place for a vampire is sure to be guarded by similar creatures of the night in their employ. Lastly, the oft spoken of stake through the heart is not entirely without merit. Should one discover a vampire's resting place, and in fact a vampire is in the process of rejuvenation, a stake through its heart is said to successfully incapacitate the vampire within its resting place and will remain so until the stake is removed. That's it.
All right. We have two of these able to enter the estate at any time. But first, because we always do this, and it doesn't do us any favors, Negheim, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for miscommunicating with you. I'm still a little miffed about the whole thing, but I do understand where you're coming from.
And I apologize for overreacting. And also for the library.
Well, I'm hoping that we still have an estate to, that'll be standing after this fracas with the vampires, which I imagine is, of course, inevitably coming. I wanted Kat to get to know you before revealing all of her demons, which is why I didn't share anything with you. I didn't feel it was my place at this time. But there are bigger undead to fry currently. We'll talk about it.
You left zombie heads in the estate instead of burning them.
We didn't really know what to do with them.
But
Hi.
they're in the mausoleum locked up.
Mm-hmm.
We
We didn't
nailed
leave them in the
the
kitchen.
lid back.
There's barely any airflow. Rotting corpses, rotting heads, left out in a damp area.
Well, maybe they'll
Ugh.
undead be dead again.
Ugh.
Maybe
That
they'll
is
they'll expire or something
that is
by the time we get back.
Oh, I am not cleaning that.
Oh, no, we're not expecting you to clean it. We're expecting you to help
No.
plan.
We just
I-
want to know how properly cleaned up.
Yeah.
It's going to smell so bad.
Yeah. I mean, it's a mausoleum.
But it's gonna be worse because it's open flat. No, we'll deal with that later.
We
I
can
mean,
haul them out to the.
we don't even need to open the box again. We can just burn the entire thing.
Yeah, we'll just take it outside. We got it down there, no problem. We'll take it outside. We'll just have a bonfire.
Yeah, unless you really want to see the severed head that looks like you. I was saying last night, you know, how it's kind of flattering they went through all the trouble. But
I mean, it is flattering, but could they have picked something less rotting?
The way Viria framed it, it almost seemed flattering, like that they care, that they think we're enough of a threat. So
Oh, they know we're a threat.
it's kind of cool, right?
I mean, I'm pretty sure he did that because I chopped his head out that time. You know, pretty good.
We're gonna do it again.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely.
Hey, Cult. Make a
Yes.
history check.
Hmm.
I wonder.
Oh.
Nope.
Oh, luck.
Oh, okay, if you want to.
Oh, is it always still luck?
I don't know.
We might be fighting vampires tonight. I'll keep my luck.
I wonder. With that aid of Shar, the Nagheim will just start almost casting a spell, but not actually committing to it. I have the ability to locate evil. Though it is only a 30-foot radius. But I'm wondering if I can amplify it in some way.
We were gonna go talk to Trixie.
She would know.
Because I think our best bet is if we can find where Christos and other delivery boy vampire are resting with all this knowledge that I now officially know. If we find them during the daytime, their resting place, and stake the fuck out of them, take off their heads. That's probably
But all of my new clothing...
Cold, I have an idea.
yes.
What if you host your ball in the daylight this time?
To what end?
Well, they can't come.
When's the ball again?
12 days.
I
Or no,
think that's
wait,
a long-
I'm sorry, 13 probably. This is the second day. Okay.
Lucky 13. I think that might be too long to wait. I'd say we investigate and try to find out where their lair is in the city, if they are indeed in Singorn still.
It could be a backup plan.
It is a backup plan.
I can do radiant stuff, I guess.
I have
Is that
an arsenal of radiance
well good? So
abilities.
two of us can.
You have all told me I have a radiating.
Oh, you muted. You
Yeah, you kind of.
cut
I
out
have
for
a
a second.
radiating.
Oh, you told me I have a radiant smile. So
And you too. I don't know if that's going to damage them or cheer them up, because it always cheers me up. Also, can an arsenal of radiance be your battle name, Nagheim? Nagheim, the arsenal of radiance. So that's
They
pretty
don't
badass.
Quite convinced.
I don't hate it.
Who was that?
Albert, sorry.
I don't hate it.
Sounds pretty
Shut up,
badass to me.
Shut up. Well, I kind of have a couple orders, including a special cane that I will be picking up tomorrow.
So you want to stay overnight? I mean, we I feel like a lot happened in the last days. So we were thinking of talking maybe to Kieran Sari now that Catalina isn't a part of the Cobalt Soul anymore. So didn't we
Pardon?
want to ask him about the Underdark, and then we have the vampire thing happening?
We'll have a cup of tea together so I can. Oh, fuck it, right now. Yeah, no, Cat doesn't work for the Cobalt Soul anymore, which is why that whole incident was a little.
Yeah, we just learned that.
I'll fill you in right now. And Colt tells Nagheim of what happened between, like, her leaving to go investigate Whitestone, and why she had to leave, and how she quit, and all that nonsense.
Gotta hydrate.
Yeah.
Oh,
And thank you for the sub too. That's very nice of you. We love your
Yes.
show.
oh, thanks. Well,
Are you okay? You look like you're taking that a little hard. For some reason.
yeah. That is for later. So I'll push that down a little bit.
Alright.
I don't want you to feel bad. You didn't know any of this.
It's just that
But-
I don't. We should get information. That's what we should do.
Okay. To Trixie's then?
Well, we are here. We might as well. Instead of running over town. Do we not have a friend here we need to speak with?
Oh, yep. Which we just mentioned and I immediately forgot.
Yep.
You had a lot to drink last night.
I did.
Says the person who's had just as much to drink.
We both woke up without hangovers.
I cut my shred in my bed apparently.
It's like, oh yeah, built-in excuse.
All right, so what are we doing?
Going to check-
Yeah, I mean we would approach Zinosh and to meet Kieran Sari if we can.
Unfortunately, Master Sari is indisposed for the foreseeable future. Is there any message I can get to him? Perhaps he can contact you.
The issues with what is that place called? Whitestone? Yes. Have made a very charming appearance in Singorn.
Interesting.
Veiled threats and potential.
They sent us severed heads that look like us.
Oh dear. Huh. And your current correspondence is still in Simgorn, is that correct?
Yes.
Wonderful. I will pass this information on to Master Sari, and yes,
We believe there might be some of them in Singorn.
understood. All right. If there is anything else I can help you with, please let me know.
Do you know if anybody happened to have been sent to the Underdark for research purposes?
Not to my knowledge, but there currently is a war going on there. At least
Yes.
somewhere around there. I believe that is.
Yes. Very well. Thank you.
You're welcome. Pleasure, as always. Oddities. Hello.
do.
I do.
And he tries to slyly slide over, sort of like a takeaway mug. And Rose, you smell a little bit of coffee. He's like, I can see it. You take that. Is that a no? I can't tell.
Oh, I didn't hear what you said after the takeaway mug.
Oh, he's giving you a coffee to go because you
Oh.
look hungover.
I take it.
There you go.
Rose is still
Hungover.
on the table, chilling with Owl catching up, but she takes the coffee.
All right. And away you go. Where are you guys going?
To Trixie's.
Well, during the walk there, I would use the bloodstone I'm wearing to see if I can divine where Quinn is.
What's the range on that?
There's no range. It's just while the item is on your person, you can use your action to divine the location of the creature nearest to you that is related to the blood contained in the item that isn't undead.
There should
You
be a
sense the
range on that thing.
distance and direction of the creature relevant. It doesn't say so.
Oh, okay. Roll a d4.
Uh, 3.
So they're south.
Okay. But like not in Western.
No.
Okay.
All right. Trixie's it is.
To Trixie's.
Trixie's. Were you saying something?
I was just.
Everybody all at once. Let's do it.
Oh, Nagaheim, you would see Viria is wearing the pendant you gave her.
All right. Good stuff. So on the way to Trixie's.
I think we were just everyone was just waiting for like. Okay, well, Owl is curled up around my neck, and as we're walking, Rose just grabs Nagaheim's hand and squeezes it 3 times. And I keep holding it. And that's it.
Fantastic. So, you guys head into the familiar market ward. You see the lovely wooden sign of multicolored letters saying Trixie's Tricks and Treats. You enter the shop, and inside it is busy. Like, oh my god, it's stupid busy because there's a lot of demand for magical items during wartime. And as we have seen during a pandemic time, people lose their fucking minds and they buy all sorts of things and like stockpiles of it. So there is no more magical toilet paper. All the magical hand sanitizer is gone now. Most of the scrolls and healing potions are gone. You know, people are just going nuck and futz over all the things because they don't know when the war is gonna hit them, and so they're stocking up. So you see a bunch of people, like just baskets of things, like piled high of all these knickknacks that they probably won't use and it'll go to waste. You see all the little floaty ghost-like spirits kind of doing their job, whizzing away all around the place, trying to get things off the top shelves, bringing it down to people. They're working the cash register as well. What do you guys want to do?
Oh, goodness gracious me. Wow.
Maybe
Trixie?
Make a
Is she
perception check.
anywhere to be seen?
this might be a bad time. Maybe we should come back after she's closed. We're here until tomorrow, right? Because you had things to pick up, Nagheim.
You don't see Trixie anywhere.
Dirty 20.
I'm gonna.
Even with the dirty 20?
Yeah, you can look around and see everybody in the open space there. She's not there.
Okay.
I'm just gonna look towards the back room and just send a message out.
Sure.
Trixie, please come out, friend. I'm just gonna walk.
All
I'm
right.
just gonna walk back and just knock on the door.
Well, it's a beaded curtain kind of thing, so you can
Well, like
even
the
peek your
wall.
head.
Like I'll put my hand in and like knock on the wall.
Okay. You don't get a response from that, but you can hear the.
I'm going to softly walk in.
Okay. You see, as you turn the corner, you see that Trixie is sitting at a desk. Yes, I know, Albert. On either side, there's a large roll of parchment paper that just kind of lays out in front, and there's a crank to it all. At the top, there's a bunch of inkwells and a bunch of different colored feathers and everything like that. And lying across all of this is Trixie, completely unconscious.
I'm going to use thaumaturgy to amplify the sound of my voice. And I'm going to walk up beside her and just be like, Trixie. Good morning.
How? Hi. Oh, hi. Oh, how you doing?
Been better, been worse. Not dead yet.
Oh, yeah. What's up?
We have a predicament.
Uh-huh.
Do you happen to know any way to amplify
Hold
the
on,
range
I got
of
shit in my
spells?
eye. Hold on. I'm sorry, what? Go ahead. I'm listening. I'm listening.
I need to figure out a way to amplify the range of one of my spells.
Okay.
Specifically, detect good and evil.
Uh-huh.
No.
Oh, hey. When did you get here?
Been here.
I feel that. Right on. Well, back at it. Okay, here we go. Wait, do you need something?
Yes.
Okay. What do you need?
I need you to wake up.
I'm awake. I'm totally awake. Yeah.
I need a way to amplify my spell to make its range longer.
Okay. How do you do that?
I was hoping you might have an idea or a suggestion.
I
Or a
don't.
solution.
No. Oh, that one's failing. Okay. I don't off the top of my head, no. Why do you need such a thing?
We believe that there are vampires in Singor,
Oh, gross.
and we need to eradicate them.
Huh, okay.
A spell to locate individuals. But I do have a spell that can detect them. Undead. But it's only a 30-foot range.
And if it's a 30-foot range, I mean, you're gonna see them before you detect them, I think.
Well, they could be hidden.
Okay. So you're looking for locate person, locate creature? What do you...
Let's see, how far it ranges. I'm assuming locate person.
For some
Maybe
reason, it's not pulling
creature.
up locate person for me,
Well,
but there is
I-
locate creature.
Yeah, locate creature.
Does that
I
work for
think it's the
humanoid?
same thing.
Yep. Okay.
Describe or name a creature that is familiar to you. You sense the direction of its location.
We've met both.
You've what?
Such as human or unicorn.
Just those two.
Wow, this is really
No,
limited.
I know.
I'm just saying, like,
Centaur throws it all out of whack.
well, it includes human in the description.
For sure. For sure.
So,
What is the range on that? Just from my knowledge.
1,000 feet.
Oh shit. Oh, that's cool. All right.
I think I've got one of those in the stack here. Hold on.
And she turns to you. What you didn't realize was a stack of scrolls because it is from floor to ceiling, the entire length of the wall there. And she's been, you can see, like, from the piles of drool and ink that is splashed over the scroll paper that she's working on, she has been busy. So she kind of looks through the whole stack of scrolls there and is trying to find like some organization to the chaos and everything like that.
Okay. I got one. It's spoken for, though. That's the thing. I could create... That's not the money part. That's not the thing. This is for the ward, the people, so... It's like a quota thing. It's not a...
Yeah, we're trying to right now keep a different war from starting.
That's great. I'm trying to stop a current war. Okay. It'll take me some time. I can make you a new one, but it might take extra time.
Who's collecting this one specifically?
This is the Army of Western. So the general or commander, whatever the fuck his name is, I can't remember. I'm not good with names. I'm really not. Oh!
Give me a moment.
Oh. I have an idea.
Wait, do you mean you need a moment in real life?
No.
Okay. No. I just heard the barking. I'm like, oh, okay,
Sorry.
you go ahead.
No.
Okay, okay, you tell me your idea. I'll tell you mine.
I was going to ask Oriana if she can pull some favors.
Oh, this isn't Oriana.
She has respect, though.
She has respect, but she doesn't have pull when it comes to military. She's got, like, local jurisdiction. It's a good thought, though. You know, I would have gone that route, but no. Want to hear my idea?
What is it?
How much time do you have?
How much time do I need?
Oh, it depends on you. Here's the thing. I'm making scroll after scroll after scroll after scroll. As you can see, this is all for the military effort. And once this is gone, I've got to make another stack just like it. So I've got a lot of work, and I kind of think I fell asleep for a little bit there. I could be wrong, but I think I'm a little backed up now. So I'm kind of in deep shit. So here's my thought. What if you help me, and I can give you, like, credit? And that way this thing goes to you, and I get caught up. You help me, I help you, I scratch you, you scratch me, we just scratchy scratch.
We'll appear, but you'd be impressed with how quick this allows me to work.
You think I'm not impressed by you already, you silly goose. Alright, we got a deal?
I'll be here for a while. I hope you guys can figure something to do.
Fuck yeah.
Colt's head just pokes in through the beaded curtain and goes, is there like a limit that they can take healing potions? Because there's this one lady out here who's got like 20 of them, and I don't think it's very fair. Like, maybe you should limit it to 2 a person?
That's Karen. Just steal one from her basket when she's not looking. I won't blame you.
Sweet. I'll put it on my tab.
Got it.
Colt's
Wait, they
gonna
don't
go
have a
steal
tab.
Potion.
Shit. Colt, you gotta pay for that shit. I'm not made of money. I'm kind of made of money. Okay, so your game. All right, follow me. Time, not a problem. Follow me.
All right, so as you follow Trixie, she will lead you to a door that is to the left of the beaded curtain that separates the main venue of Trixie's Tricks and Treats and the back room that you now stand in. After a quick series of knocks along the wooden door, she twists the handle and opens it to show you beyond. A twisting set of stairs that lead up and beyond. And as you both begin climbing the stairs, you have a slight feeling of dizziness as you feel that the stairwell twists and turns in a way that makes no logical sense. After a full minute of climbing, you realize that you surely have passed the second floor landing on the building that you entered. Climbing still, even further, taking twists and turns left and right, you finally reach the door at the top of this stairwell. Another series of knocks and patterns drawn with the tip of Trixie's finger. she finally opens the door to show you the room beyond. And before I tell you what's in there, what is everybody else doing?
Little 5-finger discount for Colt that he'll pay for later.
Yeah.
He was like, ma'am, can't you just give me one from your basket, please?
I need these. My family is going through hard times today.
I need these as well. We're adventurers. We're vampires. They're coming.
Excuse me.
Hey.
Hey.
No.
Hey.
Talk over me.
You do not get into my bubble. And so, Cult, with this, make a sleight of hand check with advantage.
Don't talk over me. Oh, that was brilliant. There we go.
Can I? Oh, shit. Do I notice Colt sneaking up to us?
I'll say yes, and that's why they're getting advantage. Is there
Yeah,
something
so
else you wanted to? Yeah.
No. I would totally just like kind of like move to hide him more and
For sure.
try to like,
Yeah, she's playing distraction.
Yeah. Okay. So with
22
that,
is the higher.
yeah, go like this for me, Cult, in the camera, as wide
Where's
as
my
you
camera?
can. Okay. So I'll say once. I'll say you can snag 2 with your floppy fingers there.
What?
See, there's some of us who can go wide. You're like there. I'm like here. I could
I
get
don't know
3.
what that means. I don't know.
Look at
what
the
that
distance of your fingers. You can hold like 2 bottles right there and maybe a third. Yeah.
means. Okay, cool. 2?
2. And we'll roll a d4.
2.
2. All right. You snag 2 greater healing potions.
Sweet.
They are 150 each.
Okay.
And we'll say 200 total because Trixie.
Why is this being silly? Okay. I'm going to do that. You continue on.
Okay. Rose, Virya, Owl, what are you guys doing?
I hope your family finds themselves, confronted to a vampire
Don't you
conflict.
talk about
and...
my family. You don't know me.
Oh. Well, you don't know me.
I don't want to know you. This could go on.
And then
kind of wanted to.
out of the corner of her eye, she sees like Colt's managed to get some, and she's like, "Oh, wow! Turns out that assholes do shop in Western, and I want nothing more to do with you." And I'll turn and leave her.
That suits me. You talk about assholes. That is so disrespectful. Blah, 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 blah. You can even see the spirits. The spirits don't have eyes, but you can see the heaviest eye roll on all the spirits' faces. Rose, what would you like to do?
I would like to silently intimidate someone as I just reach into their basket and grab 1 or 2 potions.
This is mine
And my expression is quietly like, "What are you gonna do about it?"
Yep.
Meanwhile, Owl is on my shoulder and hissing.
Okay. Okay.
It's like a cat that just dead stares you as it knocks something off of a table.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Essentially.
What are you
Rose
gonna
is a
do?
cat, and
So
Owl is a
Yeah. I love the color text of that, but still, it's going to be disadvantage. And I think it'll do it automatically if you're set up with that. So, intimidation check. Oh, Owl is Rose's
I
pet
have
cat.
inspiration, so I'm gonna roll again
Okay.
because I really want to do better.
Yeah, because that's a nat 1. Oh, that's not
You
good.
did slightly better.
Slightly.
Yeah. So I'll say where Cult was being sly about it and being able to sneak it past most everybody, you are being very upfront about it. And unfortunately, the spirits that are helping this customer in front of you and start to glow a menacing red, kind of letting you know, like, hey, first come, first serve. We don't make the rules.
I whispered spirits.
They slowly shift back to white as they turn their attention back to their original customer, unfortunately. Is there anything you want to look for, though? Maybe it's still on the shelf. You don't know.
Is there like cat treat?
Cat treats? In a magic shop? That's a good question.
I don't know. It's Trixie. She's very eclectic.
I will say you might be able to find something edible for Owl, but probably not the kind you're looking for, unless it is the kind you're looking for.
Is there catnip?
Anything that changes them into like a rhinoceros?
Yeah.
That could be
'Cause-
extremely pricey. I will say
You know
that
what?
there
Actually,
are.
no, I'm gonna walk towards where I saw Nagaheim go and be like,
Okay.
Trixie, I want you to meet my cat.
Okay. You head to the back, and neither Trixie nor Nagheim are back there.
Trixie. Rude. And then I go back in the shop.
Fair enough. And I will get 1, 2, 3. You're all in the shop. I will get everybody to make a perception check, please. Aside from Nagheim, of course. Sorry. Would you roll, Nagheim? Would you roll?
I rolled an 18, which means it would have been really good.
I'll count that for something later down the line. How about that? Because that was
It would
good.
have been a 25.
Oh, we'll use it later. Okay.
I got a nat 20.
Nat 20. All right. Viria.
17.
17. Rose with disadvantage. What'd you get? And you're muted. So many things.
It's okay. It's okay. I rolled a 10 regularly, but let me roll again with disadvantage.
Mhm.
There you go.
Hey, 14. So I'll say that's enough. You guys all notice that the place is pretty crowded. Karen's aside, everybody seems to be in good spirits, if a little rushed. All the spirits and everything, they're whooshing around with all sorts of things. And just like, this is something I feel in my soul, okay? Like, just the amount of people that are in here, you're feeling a little bit claustrophobic. And you just take a big breath, let it out. And it's when you take a big breath, something taps the back of your brain. You all smell sulfur in the air. Back to Nagheim.
I'm gonna message my friends now.
Nagheim. The first thing you see when you enter Trixie's room is a large circular bed. Furs and crocheted blankets lay haphazardly across the top, with multiple multicolored pillows laying against a large, intricately carved headboard. Sitting in the center of the massive pillows, with watchful, mismatched button eyes, is what looks to be a knitted creature of some sort. But the different fabrics, yarns, and stitching, along with what looks to be years of love and care, have removed any resemblance to any creatures that you're aware of. This huge bed, noticeably much larger than needed for someone of Trixie's size, is pushed against the opposite wall from the wood frame windows, all along the curved exterior wall. At the far end of the room, you can see shelves that hold an array of books, parchments, potted plants, toys, and possibly some forgotten half-eaten foods. All smashed in together, creating an array of color and chaos that surely no sane mind can say there is a method to this madness. On one side of the bed, where a coffee table stands, there seems to be a collection of drawings and portraits housed in handmade frames. Some seem to be artistic pieces that trick the eye into seeing movement along the lines and changes within its colors. Others show the portraits of a man and woman, one with hair of flame and burning eyes, another with a radiant smile and a cute upturned nose, mountainous curls entangled in her horns, and lastly, the man and woman huddled together with what is clearly a giggling young Trixie between them. Built within the curve of the windowsill, across from the ridiculously oversized bed, is a desktop with a small, well-used stool tucked underneath it. A roll of parchment is attached to a device much like a butcher's wax paper dispenser. Multiple quills and an equal amount of assorted inkwells line the top of the desk. 3 drawers on either side of the desk, each slightly off-kilter or left open. Some have a faint glow about them from within, others showing signs of containing something a little more caustic. Piled up on the floor on either side of the desk are an assortment of cups, mugs, bottles, and saucers, along with a few plates that show grease stains and utensils bearing some sort of sauce encrusted on them. At least whatever it is now looks like some sort of sauce. But strangely enough, the oddest object in this room is what lies just to the right of the doorway. What you at first assumed to be a cabinet of some sort is a large rectangular device of sorts that is currently humming with occasional streams of steam emanating from somewhere within it. Assorted hoses extend out the front of it where you can see liquid occasionally dripping out over a grated tray below. Simple icons flicker with illumination across the front of the device, showing images of what you assume to be a hot beverage in a cup, a frothy mug, a wine glass, a steaming bowl, and what is commonly the shape of a chocolate bar. The mixed aromas that wave over from this device brings out memories of the assorted foods and drinks in every market you have visited. What would you like to do? That was a lot. I'm sorry. Thanks for coming along.
So I take it I'll be sitting down there and writing.
Yeah. That's cool. So do me a favor. Pop out your spell book. Let me take a look for a second here.
It's there.
Okay, so she looks over and she has like little kind of tacky tape pieces of paper, and she kind of puts a little dog tag at the top of each one, not bending the pages or anything, nothing that sinister, but she's just kind of bookmarking some places where there are certain spells that you already know, such as comprehend language, cure wounds, detect magic, healing word, identify, mage armor, dark vision, locate object, dispel magic, fireball, haste, and sending. Out of all these, they are first, second, and third level spells.
So I'll tell you what. If you can create any number of scrolls that you want to, okay? If you want to do a first level one from the ones that I've marked, I'll give you 120 gold in credit. If you want to do the second level ones, 240. If you want to do the third level ones, I'll give you 400 gold. I'm so sorry. You take as long as you want. Don't worry about the time. I got that covered. If you need to crash, you're welcome to use my bed. If you need some stimulus, there's the machine over there. You just take a crack at that. Make yourself at home. And I'll check in a couple of hours, all right?
Very well.
Do you need anything else?
I should be fine.
Wicked. All right. See you in a couple. Trixie out.
And she closes the door behind her. You have the space to do as much or as little as you wish.
So,
Now,
And we never saw them again.
and you never saw them again. So I will give you the heads up here. So you tell me if there's any corrections I need to make. But I looked up how long it takes to create from scratch a spell scroll. Not transferred to your spell book, but a spell scroll. For a first level, it takes 24 hours. A second level, it takes, 72 hours. Third level spell, 5 times 24, so over 100 hours. But I'm going to say, because you are a scribe or order of the scribe, half that time. Is that fair? You have all the magical components that you need. The parchment paper itself is already enchanted, so it's just a matter of taking the quill, writing out from your notes in your spell book onto the page. So all that's left is a matter of how much credit you want.
I'm gonna kind of cheat
Okay.
and drop my spellbook on the ground. And the illusion of a what is it exactly? They are a like a past scholar,
Okay.
to aid me. They're in the way, because we share senses.
Mhm.
We can use each other's. So we use that as a way of, as I'm writing out scrolls, because it's a past scholar, they're like, oh no, like curve more like that, do things like that, just to help
Okay.
create it and make it more seamless.
Fair enough. So I'll say with that, they do list like challenge rating or whatever, but since you have this spell scribe kind of person helping you out, we'll take that out.
And
Now I will say, just to give you an idea. So the one spell scroll, locate creature, is going to cost 640 gold. So keep that in mind if you want to kind of plan out the price of, like, I'll say a second level and a third level scroll, that gets you that paid for. But every 24 hours that you spend writing is only 10 minutes where the rest of the group is. So Trixie is going to come back in, what is that? 10, 20, 30, 40. Oh, geez, I can't math. So 24, okay, 6 times 24. So in an hour, she's going to be back in 6 days' time for you in this room. In 2 hours' time, she's going to be back in 12 days. So you have up to 12 days worth of creating scrolls to gain credit here. And it'll only cost you 2 hours of real world time. Does that make sense?
when you said 2 weeks,
You'll be spending 2 weeks here, up to a maximum of 2 weeks here before Trixie comes back. But only 2 hours will have passed in the real world.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, however much
Wow.
you want, however much you want to dedicate this, totally up to you.
I would do because it takes 2 weeks for a level 4.
Oh, do you have level 4?
Wasn't
I
there a
think-
level 4 spell you said?
I've got 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. I didn't look over any 4th level ones, but if you have one that you could seemingly apply to a wartime effort, listening.
Inversion.
What does that one do?
They have to make a wisdom saving throw. The next time it casts a spell, it takes necrotic damage of 1d10 up to the spell's level, and the spell fails.
You know
I
what?
posted the description in the
Thank you very much. I'll let you go back to eating. So I remember that one. I think it is a homebrew one. Not from me. I think somebody else did it. So I'll say that one, probably not. Not that it's not a good idea, but the spell scrolls are being given to individuals that don't have an inherent gift of arcane arts. So that would be maybe a little bit out of their depth. These other ones are familiar enough things that it could aid the war effort, and it's familiar enough to people. Does that make sense?
Oh, voice crack.
Puberty at last.
Conventions. I guess I just do. You know what? No, because Nagheim's sitting there going, these are going to be used against my own people. And I'm only going to create cure wounds scrolls
Sure.
and not put any damaging scrolls out.
I like that. That's good. Now I will say, if you want to vary it up, not that it really matters, cure wounds or healing word, you can do either or.
I'm just going to do straight cure wounds.
Sure. That's easy enough. How many do you want to do?
I'll be there the whole 2 weeks.
The whole 2 weeks? Okay. So I'll let you do this math. 12 days.
Calculator. So 288 hours roughly.
Yep. So
it'd be
I will say
36 rolls.
minus 48 hours.
Okay, just 2 seconds.
Sure. Math, thrilling. I know. Thank you everybody for hanging out.
Minus 48.
Yep. Just that's your rest time.
That is calculated. That's not how it's supposed to be divided by. Why are you making
So
an
how about
addition?
here's what we'll do. Multiply 20. Do 40 times
30.
12. What's that?
I was gonna say because 240 divided by 8 because it takes 8 hours.
How about I do the math? Just for my peace of mind. All right.
8 hours a day. 4 times 8 hours. Oh my god. Why do they have to make this so convoluted?
So
Okay.
anyhow,
So you will make about 24 scrolls of cure wounds, and that'll get you 2,880 gold credit. So I will let you mark 2880, and you can subtract 640 to begin with for low-key creature. And I'll let you consider any other spells, scrolls that you want, and we can deduct as we go along. Everybody else, we are back in Western. What are you guys up to? I will assume, just for the sake of brevity, that Nagheim has informed you guys through the earring and everything like that, that they're going to be about 2 hours or so, that Trixie has said. It does come through like because time dilation is fucking weird. But eventually, after like 5 minutes, you get the message that they're going to be a little while. So you guys have the city at your disposal. What would you like to do?
girls, huddle up. Do you mind if I call you girls? Is that? Should I call you women? Women,
As long as
come
you
huddle
call
up.
me.
You're I'm fine with it. You're making this a lot weirder than it should be.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
making it strange.
Okay, well, I have a tendency to do that. Anyhow, huddle up. Did you guys smell something weird in the shop just now?
It smelled kind of like what's her face? Kindhurst.
Oozy monster. Now, I don't know if that's just a thing that you can smell in magic shops, but I think we should have a quick look around.
Yep, I agree.
Alright?
Rose and I will be attentive.
Okay. I'm gonna go around the shop and try to find this smell and just give people the eyeball. But in my roguishly perfect, nonchalant way. Not like how Chuck does it.
My nose holes are wide open.
Yes. Amazing. So, who is aiding in this investigation? 1, 2, and I assume the rogue. All right.
Actually, no, I will not be aiding because I'm tired.
Good idea. What are you going to do in the meantime?
Like I said, my nose holes are wide open.
So you're standing in the middle of Trixie's Tricks and Treats, flaring your nostrils, and people are giving you a very wide berth.
No, well, actually, what she's doing is when people are passing by Rose, she's going like,
Oh,
Like
even creepier.
sniffing
Okay,
them?
we're good. Yeah,
I
I like
yeah,
that.
we're creeping it up a notch. Yes.
Better.
Roll. You know what? I will say, make a straight roll with disadvantage and add your charisma modifier, and we will call it a creepy roll.
It just harkens back to the Xander's intro about eating condoms under the bed.
Don't. Oh no! I just got that out.
Yum yum
It is-
yum.
I have been
Hold on.
stifling laughter the whole game because it just occasionally pops into my head.
And you said you wanted my charisma modifier.
Well, roll one more time.
Well, I did two. See, there's one that's 17 and one.
Oh,
that's
I thought
3.
that was the modifier there. Okay.
No, and my modifier is +3.
Okay, so 6. So, funnily enough, when you fail a creepy test, you succeed. So, bravo. Everybody else, that is Cult and Viria, make an investigation check, please.
Investigation. Hey, I'm rolling like super good. That's a dirty 20.
Oh,
That's a 3.
I don't know if this is going to be a good thing or a bad thing, but if anyone would like to jump, yeah, there. Thank you, Fred. That's exactly what I wanted. Chat room, you're welcome. And Viria, what did you get?
3.
3. Fantastic. So you start smelling for what you thought you smelled, which is sulfur, and you keep just making your way to all these people who just are not wearing deodorant, and you're just giving them like the sour eye, like, you know, like you're eyeballing them up and down, going like, are you her? Are you her? I know it's you. I know it's fucking you. I can smell you. And when you do that, they get a little self-conscious and they leave the store because you are freaking them the fuck out. Cult, on the other hand, you follow your nose. It always knows. And it leads you to one corner of Trixie's Tricks and Treats. There's not a lot of light here. For good reason. This is where the open casks of spell components lie. And you see a great big barrel of sulfur.
Found the culprit. It's actually just sulfur.
Oh, so no ooze.
It looks like we were on a wild stink chase.
Does sulfur smell like Lorelei, or does Lorelei smell?
I think it's both, really.
Yeah, they're interchangeable.
I wonder which came first.
The sulfur Lorelei.
Yeah.
That's a real chicken in the rotten egg kind of a question. Because rotten eggs smell like sulfur, yeah.
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 Okay.
Okay.
I think we're all a little paranoid right now.
It took over a cult and
Almost tried, tried to kill us a second time, though.
threatened all of us.
We were doing a good job back then. Kind of like turned tail and ran. So.
Yeah. Well, we kind of passed out. We didn't really
Okay, that too.
have a chance to turn tail and run. Yeah, there's a lot of things out to kill us currently. It made specific mention about all of our people. That's bothersome. Anyhow.
So that took about 10 minutes of your time. What are you guys doing with the other hour and 50 minutes? Is there anywhere you guys need to go within the city? Like any shopping or anything like that you needed to do?
We take the rest of the hour to tell you that, Jason, we can hear your Discord notification.
Yeah, I know. I have no idea what exactly is going on there. Yeah. But you're welcome, folks.
He's a popular fellow.
I'm so not.
It's
Well,
literally all me.
Would there be like?
Yes, you're the popular one.
Would there be anything like else that's interesting in Trixie's store? Maybe like potions.
Yeah, there was talk about Radiance. Nagheim had mentioned to Cult that all of their problems could be solved with Radiant damage.
Yes and no, to a degree.
We can already do that.
To a degree, but
Yeah.
he would at least know to look for something like that. Like an item.
Make an intelligence check, Cult.
Oh no.
Just because you're the one hyping about Radiant. Excuse me. Okay.
16.
So you're thinking initially about like things that are radiant and magical and all this kind of stuff, but I mean, radiant is just another word for holy. I mean, there are tried and true things that you've always heard about, like holy water, holy oil. And that's something that you can apply to weapons for a certain number of uses. Now, while this is an arcane shop, I mean, there's deities of every kind, including your own, throughout the city. Something worth looking at.
Snap, we should go to one of the temples or a church or something. Maybe ask some of the clerics there.
I mean, they would know, I guess.
Yeah. I honestly, as much as Timora is like the world is her church, I think we could probably talk to some of my folks. It's been a minute since I've gone.
Oh, so do you worship anyone other than Timora?
Nope,
What do you
it's
mean?
pretty much Timora. It's my main squeeze.
Well, so what do you mean by my folks?
I think there's a temple to Timora in the city.
Okay. I thought you meant some other deity or something, but
Oh, no.
Sure.
I mean, we could try other deities. I mean, I'm kind of a one god kind of person, but I totally accept there's other avenues of interest.
I mean,
Like
fair.
a
I'm not.
cult.
No.
The
Yeah.
last time we confronted, a cult's figurehead, it kind of ended up in a lot of ooze and, burnt up, dissolved corpses of your fellow cultists. So, but we can try. I mean, I'm not
I
the
see your
religious
point.
type. I don't really worship, but the people back home, they do worship the Stormlord and Laura. Forget her title. See, I'm not religious type. I forget titles.
Well, let's. I guess the best thing against
The
like,
Wild Mother. There we go. Quick
Hey.
Google search solves that issue.
the best. Usually, if you want to put out a fire, you get water. So we got vampires. Who's our opposite? Would I remember this from school?
I don't know what you're asking. I was talking to chat. I'm so sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
Wow.
No worries. If Cult would remember through history, what would be the opposing god to something against the undead?
Oh, Lord. Raven Queen would be the biggest one right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So actually, maybe we talk to the Raven Queen, but maybe we don't mention it to
Oriana,
Nagheim.
maybe.
Oriana's good as well.
She's a paladin of the Raven Queen, so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And at least Nagheim is like cool with Oriana.
Exactly.
I don't
They
think.
respect her at the very least. So.
Yeah. So then we're not really like kind of going behind their back and just
Yeah, exactly.
dealing with someone they're not in favor of. Oh my god! I haven't even had breakfast. That's one of those hunger bursts.
Is that
So maybe-
what they teach you in rich boy school?
Friggin' goat burp.
You leave my goat burp alone. It's for emphasis. You
I'm as lost
wiener.
and confused as Rose.
All right.
You guys
Coach
are
is
heading to
going-
find Oriana. Is that what I'm gathering?
Yes.
Okay.
And gonna pick up cinnamon buns on the way.
Oh, all right.
Because the
Wow, I
Venus
really
is
tuned out if that was the case.
No, I just made that up.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys cross back over to the Cobalt Reserve section, where, oh, wait a minute, come on. No, sorry, not that far. You're actually really close to where they are. There's the Hall of Reason and the Margrave's Keep, which, but that is where most of the guards are stationed. Going there, you can kind of ask like the two that are keeping watch outside if you can speak with Oriana for any kind of advice. Let me see if I actually have her on file here. 1 second. There she be. And here she is. Oddities, hello. How are you doing? What can I do for you? You need to speak with me for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. we've got a bit of a problem in Singorn, and we were hoping we could tap a little bit of information since you're a paladin of the Raven Queen. We're dealing with the undead.
All right.
It's not a citywide problem, it's more of a personal issue. How do we go about getting some of that holy goodness to...
Well, you swear an oath to the Raven Queen or some other such deity. You spend a lifetime training.
Is there
gaining
anything
favor.
a little shorter? Also, I kind of am with another girl right now, so I'm not really interested in
Is this a date?
to add anything. What?
I'm sorry, if this is a date, I'm not sure I appreciate this.
Another God.
I'm
I
not
wish I would-
following.
Do you have holy oils, or
Yes?
might we be able to finagle some from you? Oh, cheers!
She hands over 2 vials.
Oh, wow, excellent. I'll write that down.
Yeah, I feel like you and Rose should have that actually, as Nagheim and I are able to do our own light up stuff.
That's brilliant. Also, and he plucks the owl bear feather from his hat, and he goes, "For your daughter."
What is this?
It's an owl bear feather. I've heard she's got a bit of an interest in them.
You know?
Rose, is that right?
It's for Olive.
Olivia.
Is it, I thought it was the daughter's name
I
was
screw it up all the
Olive.
time. I screwed it up from day one, and I regret it ever since. But yeah, it is Olivia.
Olivia. Okay, it's for Olivia.
This is fantastic. I almost think you should give it to her yourself. But I would look so cool bringing home an owlbear feather. We'll call it even.
But it's okay. It's okay. You can give her the feather, and next time I see Olivia, I'll tell her the story of the feather.
I like this one. This is a deal. I like this.
Perfect. Thanks for this.
No worries. That's about 2 uses. You coat the blade, you coat arrows. 2 uses. That's it.
2 uses per or altogether?
Per.
2 uses per. Okay. I really appreciate you taking the time.
It's not a problem. Just
And,
if this is a date, don't do this again. That's in bad taste.
It's not a date. I've actually
I'm not
seen
judging.
someone.
You don't need to justify yourself. You're making it worse.
Follow your friend's advice. She's a smart one.
Thank you.
Pleasant day.
I know, right?
We'll see you
I'm
soon.
so smart.
Very smart. So proud of you. And thank you, Albert Feather. I am Mother of the Year! And she walks away. Oh, you just made her day. You have no idea.
Jesus. Oh my god. I was going to ask if we could have another bathroom break.
Mhm.
I know it's
Oi,
Two-
oi, 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 lad.
2 in 1 game,
That's all right.
but I need it.
Yeah, damn it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to try and make this a quicker little break, but the good news is you get to once again see the lovely emotes that our subscribers get, made by the lovely Nicola Nora, and you get to see a little bit of the character and fan art created by one Chuck Monty. That's cult. All right, and we'll see you back here in about 5 minutes or so. See you in a bit. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Welcome back, everybody. Once again, here we go. So, walking back from the Opal Ward, back to Trixie's Tricks and Treats, you stumble across a pop-up shop of sorts called Cinnaholic. And lo and behold, they sell miniaturized cinnamon buns with an assortment of cream cheese spreads of all varieties, sweet, sour, some meat flavored. Why the fuck not? It's fantasy. So there you go. So you get, we'll say 2 cartons. So about 24 of these mini cinnamon rolls. And we'll say about 4 different selections of cream cheese spread to go along with it as you walk back to Trixie's Tricks and Treats. And it's about that time that you open the shop, heading back towards the beaded curtain area to see if Nagheim has come out of their cave of magic wonders, that all heads in Trixie's Tricks and Treats suddenly turn away from the mass shopping craziness that they were kind of going after and smell something amazing in the air. A cinnamon, doughy-like experience. All eyes are on you. Oh, you're Jesus. You're holding the box. It's not what it looked like.
Get your mind
I'm
out
like,
of the gutter.
what? There we go. That's boxes.
My cinnamon buns are up here.
Yuria will move in front of Colt to hide the cinnamon roll.
Go ahead. The cinnamon bun
Gotta
thing
hide
got
the
me.
buns.
So sorry.
You gotta hide the buns.
Continue, please.
I'm hiding Colt's buns from view.
Ah, there you go. Amazing. Fast forward. Okay. Trixie knocks on the door. Nagheim, you have been working nonstop for 12 days. Yep.
Nagheim just puts down a cup of tea and then kind of looks at it and just goes, when did I get that? How many days ago? Oh God. And does that, like, tries to stand up. He's like, no. No. Legs. Oh. Yes. Hi. Yes.
How you doing? You look kind of sweaty. Smells a bit funky in here.
And smells gone.
Thank you. You want to come downstairs? I think everybody's back. They got something nice for you.
Yeah.
You okay?
That was a lot.
Did you not sleep?
The last time I had to do something like this was for the Enchantress, and I think she had me working on scrolls for a month straight. So this was nothing.
Welcome to my life. I'm lucky. I'm ambidextrous, so I can do 2 at once. So
I gotta figure a way to get the scroll to do it, or the quill to do it itself.
words are hard. I know. Come on, let's get you out of here. All right.
So she will
I
lead
feel
you
like-
back downstairs. And you, whether you want to or not, Kane or no Kane, you are leaning heavily on Trixie, and she's just kind of like, okay, this is happening. Eventually, you guys see a little haggard. Prestidigitation aside, the exterior is looking good, but the bags and just the sunken cheeks from working nonstop, you see a little bit of haggardness on Nagheim like you've never seen before.
What did she have you doing? Mining coal?
Yes,
Far worse.
I'm a
But
slave
I still
driver.
enjoy it.
Hey,
To be fair,
window boasting
I-
about that.
I could have taken breaks if I wanted to.
No one said
I would-
anything.
No, it was.
Huh?
Ah. So you got my list, right? Isn't Albert down with it? With the scrolls?
Oh, me. I am so sorry. Yes. Did not know who you were talking to. So I got them all here. So what did you... Whoa.
Sorry, Discord was freaking out in the thing here. Anyway, it's good
Love
now,
that.
I think. Hey, streaming. Love it.
Sorry about that. So, you got the scrolls. That's groovy. Got all that. A lot of healing. It's all healing. Okay, that's cool. That's perfect. So I'll come out to that. That'll cover the scrolls. And yeah, we're awesome. Okay,
Perfect.
sweet. And as promised, I think Colt has something to share with you.
What did you do now?
What? I didn't do anything. I've got you some healing potions. Sure do. And these creamy buns. It's a little hot right now, so the cream's sort of melting on my buns a little bit, but I mean, they're still really good. Go on, sink your teeth into my creamy
You
buns.
son of a bitch.
I mean, they're kind of like cream pies now.
Good night.
It's really good because the cream's actually dribbling into the crack.
You know what? I think I
That-
lost my appetite.
White hot cream.
I do not condone this.
I live for it.
I do.
Colt takes a luxurious long bite of one of those buns. Oh, they're so good. You gotta put it in your mouth. It's just like so sweet and creamy.
I could have just ran away.
Try
Just
try
ran
try
away.
licking just the cream and then eating the bun.
I mean, to be fair, Colt is making it very weird, but they are pretty good.
No, really?
I could have just ran away. I could have been gone.
Hey, we appreciate everything that you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
So, I just need to spend time putting some of these into my book. I'm gonna do all of them tonight. And I will be able to locate him.
Yes. That's excellent.
If he is the one that is there.
Let's hope so, because you didn't meet the other guy. The delivery boy. Delivery vamp.
Nope. So, I guess we should. What time is it?
It's about that time. I'll say it's probably about 2 p.m. now.
I'm sure all of you would like to do things, but I need a nap. I need to just sit somewhere and just zone out.
Have you been staying at the Slayer's Take?
Yes.
Do you want to go? We can walk you back there.
Sure.
You said that we still have to pick up stuff.
Well, I have things to pick up tomorrow.
Well, we could just go back to the estate and just teleport back and forth if you like.
Isn't that kind of, a lot of work for Martin?
Well, no, the teleport circles are just permanent.
Oh.
Yeah, Martin doesn't actually have to do anything.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's
And I said it.
bugging people to get us back every time.
Well, it's Quiana, who's a friend of the family's.
We can get her
Would it
another
not
bowl.
be
Yeah, we'll get
taking
her a...
advantage a
Oh,
little
yeah.
bit of coming in and out for only the reason of using a teleporter?
That's what family does.
I mean, it's early. We can just head out into the Bramblewood and see if we can find some kind of, like a boar. Like, she liked it
Yeah.
last time, I think.
Or we could just hit up a butcher, get her a nice, like, cured ham.
No, nonsense. If we're gonna get
It's
if
a lot-
we're gonna get her
sounds much
boar,
better.
More
it should be a
personal
fresh
if you want
Nonsense,
it
not the
yourself.
dignified way. No, the horrific and graphic thing. Leave a bloody trail for poor Denise to clean up again. That poor woman. She's gone through enough.
I definitely think we should head to a butcher if we were going to get her a gift of that, or just a very fancy
that's
wine.
so impersonal. Fine, maybe we can get her something maybe less cumbersome than a boar, maybe deer,
You rabbits,
Or,
maybe, or
quail. We can hunt anything. It's just better it's more personal if we hunt it than getting
I
it from
can
butcher. I
promise
respect
you.
butcher.
I can
No?
promise you, she does not care what one's more personal.
Why do you
This one
say
is a lot
that?
less disgusting to receive.
Why do you say that? She loved her gift.
calling her gift disgusting.
She
That's-
loved
Yes.
it.
Yes,
She said so.
that
Yeah, she thanked
her-
us, and
her face said something completely
Cults
different
make a
than her
deception
words.
check. I see it on your
Oh, no,
face.
My camera. Oh, there's too much stuff on my desk. There you go. Oh, deception. I never get to use deception. And it's not bad.
I'll try and fix that. Natural 20. Nobody
two,
notices
baby.
you rolling your eyes and diverting away from this conversation. But as you divert, you do notice that there are some shops that are selling very fine wines. So maybe you already have an option before you.
All right. Colt's going to go find a nice wine and then just sort of like, actually, Nagheim, let's walk you back to the Slave's Take. Girls, if we want to go for a little hunt, let's do it. We can blow off some steam. 4 hours later, pick up Nagheim, go about our day.
I do that. I mean, it's rich people and their fancy gifts.
I don't want to appreciate the good hunts anymore.
It's been a long time since I've been on a bit of a hunt.
Would you say it's
I
been
wanna
a
point
while?
out I'm not.
Been a while.
You know you wanted to.
And you're sleeping.
All right. So
Good night.
Nagheim is going to go crash for a little bit. Probably real sleep, I'll say, instead of like an actual meditation thing, just because it'll feel good. And we're going for a hunt. Is that what's happening here?
It looks that way.
Oh, fuck me. All right. So, so I will say, where's the thing? I have an actual setup for this.
Let's see if we can find some monster. Maybe Denise
So-
would like. No, not Denise. Quiana. Maybe Quiana would like something a bit more exotic.
Who is doing the hunting? All three of you?
I'll let those two take point.
Oh, okay. So Viria and Rose, please make a nature check.
I'm good at those. Am I still disadvantaged?
Yep.
17. These new dice are on fire tonight.
Woohoo!
Can't relate.
Oh, buddy.
You just gotta let them warm up to you. So that's gonna be a 3 for me.
Yeah,
I
okay.
forgot that I'm actually not good at nature.
Yeah, I see it. But hell, I'd say like, Jesus. Would you roll a 19, Viria?
17.
So -2?
Huh?
It's a nature
No, it's-
check.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking at
Rose,
Rose. I'm
Rose,
sorry.
no.
I've got you flipped. I looked
Yeah.
at the wrong people. So sorry. That's awesome. All right. So eventually you guys find... What do you find? Let me see. You find a stag. So it's a big-ass deer-like creature with many, many horns on its many antlers going on there. Big as fuck. Everybody who's going to hunt this thing, make an attack roll.
Okay. I'm gonna blast it. I'm gonna practice.
Wall of fire. Eldritch Blast, okay? And 2 of them.
Oh, I forgot to attack with disadvantage.
Well, it's because technically I get 2 beams per.
Tight.
Ooh.
Tight. Both of
So,
you.
you see Rose tear ass because she is super fast. Goes into her, like, just anime jump. Hacks off one of the antlers, hacks off the other one. So those are 2 trophies that you get to claim that can be given to a gift as well. And then as the stag kind of looks up as if to say to you, like, what the fuck? It is hit with 2 Eldritch Blasts that don't scar it, just corrode it from the inside with necrotic damage. And it just kind of, my wife, and dies.
I mean, it's force damage, but sure.
You killed Bambi.
How do you want to do this?
Well, I mean, we've done this already.
Exactly.
You're a hero.
So,
I'm just gonna pick up the Bambi and be like, look, Colt!
That is very impressive. I can
That's
tell
gonna make
you.
a beautiful pelt. Look at that, there's no holes.
You got to
See,
go
it-
hunting with my father. I swear, he would love
So
that.
the thing is, she can use the entire thing for many different things because you don't
Very sustainable.
waste an animal life you've taken. So she can use the meat, she can use the antlers, she can use the pelt,
you know,
the bones.
I will say this is a step up from Labor because there is no mess to be dragged through her house. So good on you guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see how this goes. As you walk back. Yeah.
And I'm gonna whisper to Veer and be like, shall we keep the antlers? We could carve things into those for ourselves.
What would you carve out of them?
I don't know, we could make beads and make like matching
Oh,
necklace.
maybe darts or something. Oh, we
Yeah.
have very different ideas, don't we?
Well, I mean, there's plenty
Jewelry,
here.
weapons.
There's plenty to make
You've got 2.
out of. Yeah.
You guys can make it a competition even.
No.
Or not,
Alright.
you know, fuck me, yeah.
I mean, sure. Yeah, we can tell her we found the deer without its horns.
I'm just saying because if what they say is true, they don't appreciate our hunting. Why would we give such beautiful antlers and not keep them for ourselves?
Dude, would Quiana even know how to use the entire animal?
That's what I'm saying.
Well, no, she's got a house chef, obviously.
Well, let's
Who
give
would-
the deer to the chef, and well, to Quiana, and we can keep the antlers for ourselves.
Yeah, there's no reason we have to give the antlers at all.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a food gift.
Oh, can I keep the pelt then?
Oh,
If you want
yeah,
to
we should- Oh, we should-
it.
We should skin it at Quiana's. That way we don't make a mess when we present it, but we can make a mess in the kitchen.
I do know sometimes hunters will go to the local butchers to skin and prepare for a small nominal fee.
Oh, we could do that.
I would say, or we could just field dress it.
Or if we go to the butcher, we can get those like paper, and then she'll think it came from the butcher, but it came from us, and we can be like, haha.
I don't know how things work here. You know, where I'm from, presenting the whole animal, you know, as is, was a sign of respect, not.
I think the whole animal's real impressive. Even as a hoity-toity noble-born, I think it's a very impressive gift to just bring the whole thing.
She liked the boar when we did that.
She did like the boar. She liked, hey, yeah, well, let's just go.
Oh my god, did she ever like the boar?
I loved the boar.
Yuri doesn't know that.
She loved it.
Yeah. She
Yeah,
had that,
let's-
that big smile plastered on her face. It kind of looked like
Yeah.
that.
I think, let's just go arrange a couple of back and forths.
Yeah, Nagaheim's still gonna be they're not sleeping, they're meditating, right? I still don't really get it, but we still have time. We can stop by her place and be like, hey, we might use the teleportation circle later, so here's a stag.
To be honest, I much prefer to spend the evening at the estate. I don't like. Right now, it makes me a little nervous to be away.
Okay, I get that.
Problem solved.
To
So you guys are going where to where to where?
To
We honest, give her the
arrange.
stag and
Yeah.
arrange for teleportation later.
Okay. And sorry, just so is the plan to go to Quiana's, drop it off, tell her you're going to use that, go back to the Slayer's Take, grab
Well,
Nagheim,
I
and go
mean,
back again?
Would Nagheim have finished their 4 hours of sleep by the time we came back?
I'll
with
tell you what.
the-
I'll play this out just for the sake of brevity. I will say that coming back from your hunt to the west, you do pass by the Slayer's Take. You can leave a message at the Slayer's Take for Nagheim to say, "Hey, whenever you're up, just meet us at Quiana's." That way, you can arrange everything with Quiana, do whatever you want to this dead animal. By the time that Nagheim is done, they can make their way over there, and then you guys out.
We all did it with a delay.
It was
Okay,
music
yeah,
to
that
my
works.
ears. Trust me.
Sure, let's do that.
Let's do
Done.
it.
So without delay, that happens.
Huzzah! There was much rejoicing.
You guys are back once again in the Cultivarius estate. You find at the base of the stairs an enormous puddle of blood that is oozing away from it and into the teleportation. I'm fucking with you.
You dick.
I had to sit through, are we going to kill this beast or not? I have to have some fun, guys. Come on. Torturing you is all I got.
Maybe I told you she'd like the stag.
That
To be fair, she did appreciate it. Whether you picked up on the fact that she appreciated something is not bloody and disgusting being dragged across her floor, or she appreciated the thought, you don't know. But you picked up on appreciation. And you feel good about that. Yeah. And you have two stag horns that you didn't have before. Or antlers, I should say. Excuse me.
You should make.
I was to say, I was going to excuse myself to a study and start transcribing. Please, just remove the zombie heads and light it on fire.
Okay. I mean,
I'll do it.
Sure.
Wait, no, but you say I could try as well.
Yeah, Rose, holy oil. You get one vial.
Oh,
But I don't need that for the fire,
no,
right?
Don't use
No, no, no. Don't use it for the
Okay.
fire, but it just so you have it on your person.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I guess let's go have a bonfire then.
Does
Here
anyone
we
grab
go.
marshmallows or?
I mean, it's gonna be like dead, decapitated head infused marshmallows.
Don't
so-
judge me.
Like you're
Yuria,
into it.
Yuria actually would maybe like ask for cocktail sausages or something.
Yeah, it's one of those things like once it does start going, there is that kind of smell of it. It's like, I could go for some bacon. You know? You don't want to admit it out loud, but it's there. It's there.
No. Oh my gosh. So they'll do that.
Oh shit, I'll be able to get all of these spells in like an hour.
Woot woot.
Indeed, Albert. It's very impressive.
I concur.
He's just staring at me menacingly.
It's all good. All right. So, heads are burned, as they should be. Scrolls are written. The afternoon and evening are yours to plan for. And with that, we're going to call it there for the evening.
Ooh. Oh my gosh. Being hunted by vampires.
Dun, 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 dun.
Da, 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 da.
All right. So thank you everybody for watching tonight. Good to be back Oh my God, it was such a long time. And we shall be back next week, same time, same channel. 1 year older next time. Because it is our anniversary tomorrow. That's
Mom,
crazy.
I'm an adult now.
We got decapitated heads as a present
You're welcome.
Yeah.
for our 1 year anniversary.
1 year anniversary is decapitated
Love
heads.
that.
Look it up.
Yeah.
Yep.
What are we getting next year? Like the whole courts? I hope.
More and more heads, but in a mimic chest.
I'm giving you
Maybe-
trauma.
Maybe they'll be in the bouquet, you know?
Yeah. All right. Thank you, everybody. Hope you have a wonderful week coming forward. And we will see you next time. As we always like to say at the end of our show.
Happy Pride!
Oh, that too.
Yeah.
Yes.
And happy Pride.
Pride.
You bet.
Pride!
Night.